What is up, ladies and gentlemen, Frank here, the Red Tie Guy. So the fourth stream of Middle-earth Shadow of War is about to begin, and they did say that no new gameplay will be shown on the stream, unfortunately, but I got a bunch of questions from you guys that I will ask during the stream. I cannot promise that they will answer these questions, but it is worth a shot. So I'm gonna watch the stream, and there will be a recap video later on recapping everything that's been talked about in this video. And don't forget, I'm giving away 2 copies of Shadow of Mordor, the Game of the Year edition, on any platform at the end of this video. So look for that video and check it out, because you can win yourself a copy of Shadow of Mordor, the Game of the Year edition, on the platform of your choice. So if you like this video, then give me a thumbs up. If you dislike it, give me a thumbs down, but please tell me why, so I can improve my videos. My name is Frank, I'm the Red Tie Guy, and frankly, thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next video.
Hey, what's up, all you beautiful people? Y'all hearing me? Oh my god, please, blah blah. 1 second, you're a doopy. To be? To be.
Sure,
to be
to
or
be.
not to be? I'm not entirely sure. But hello! Hello, lovely people. Whoa, what's up? So, today you will notice that Mr. DePlotter looks very different, and he has a new name. It's Salisbury.
That's me.
So we actually originally had the plan to have Mr. DePlotter be showing up, and well, he's sick today. So today you have Jared Gotcha-Rabago and Mr. Andy Salisbury.
Chat, if you want to say "get better to Plotter" in chat, I'm sure you'd be happy to read it.
Yes, that would actually be really nice if you guys could share that, because yeah, where's his hair? It's sometimes it happens.
When Mark mentioned that we looked similar, he was not kidding.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Hello, dank fellows, Discord the hi, bro. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. So, wow, that's the reason why that one got cut off.
Yeah, thanks, Automod. Boy.
Oh, man. So, alright, good people. Let's see now. I'm ready to get into some of these things. So, since the poor DePlotter is sick today, we unfortunately aren't going to start immediately with him answering questions. But Andy and I here are still going to be answering questions. Specifically, we've actually had the opportunity to sort of talk around within the teams about how we can answer questions, because we've heard you talk about how it's like, we can't talk about that now, we can't talk about that now. And although there's still things we will be avoiding to talk about, we've kind of been explained and sort of cultured through how we can explain things more so. So there will be answers that before have been asked that we may not be able to, or let me phrase that we can actually answer more of now because of that. So, first of all, Dave again. Dude, can't talk about the characters yet. I know, good start, isn't it? Anyway, gotcha. Thanks, Aslar Demolisher. It's good to see you too. So, those are the questions. Go ahead and start filling some of these questions in if you'd like to. Because as we do this, we have a couple names we need to read. These are very important names. And if you guys competed with us in the fantastic test of speed with Mr. Mark Jessup and I, well, we're going to start shouting you guys out because, holy hell, some of these names have been amazing.
Yeah, you guys had some very impressive runs.
Okay, so we're going to start it like this. We're going to start with Jessup's time at 8:22. Keep that in your heads. 8:22 was for the test of speed. Then I'm going to go from the next speediest all the way down to the fastest. Are you ready? So we start with Gamer King 52 at 7 minutes and 59 seconds. Lord Hurlin at 7:16. Then we hit the 6-minute ranges. Aslar Lives at 6:19 and Mobliterated at 6:15.
That is a good name. Mobliterated. That's fantastic.
I know, it's an awesome one. So you guys have already gotten there, but hold on, we got some more. Between the 5 minutes, Storm Arm at 5:56, Eyebrows Greg, digging the name, other eyebrows person, ADM and Tech at 5:25, Fritty Tail Chaser, which, thank you for the host, by the way, you're at 5:24, Ace Jer TV 5:02, Juan Dave 17 5:01, super close in that.
Super close, right there.
Yeah. And now, 4-minute range, Ridgy Cypress at 4:29, Halo Kid 524 at 4:22, Full Metal Viking at 4:12, who wanted to make a note that he also went off to kill a Graug on the way.
Not an easy task, mind you.
Jeez. Let's see. Dings 10 at 4:08. And he was also nice enough to send me an orc that says, "Gotcha!" really angrily. And so I tweeted that out. If you guys are interested in that, make sure to just bat my Twitter a bunch, at Kublai Khan or whatever, because that's where "Gotcha" is shared. That was hilarious. Thank you, Dings. Now we're at the 3 to 4 minute range. This is at the part where it's like, I didn't know people were going to be getting to this point. S Singleton 99, 357. Nico Ni, 343. Father Death 1606, 335. Gimli Son of Gloin, 326. Illuminu Katsuki, 320. 2 to 3 minute range.
2 to 3 minute range.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, hold on. Tails 256, James SC 226, and then this is the one I was surprised. So we have Daxter Kill at 220, super close, but we have 3 people at the 1 to 2 minute range, which is David S at 150, the Amon 117 at 140, and Geralt 18 at 115.
I did not realize there was more to scroll. That is very impressive.
There was more to scroll. So, we're saying random names to Zerocal. Zerocal, these are the people who beat us in the test of speed at last stream. These individuals, these are the times. So Mark Jessup, who sat in Andy's chair last time, got 8 minutes and 22 seconds. I failed that challenge. Geralt 18 at the fastest was 1 minute and 15 seconds. We asked the guy how he did it, and he's just like, that's just how it went.
When you're good, you're good.
You're good, you're good.
Sometimes you got it. And Geralt does.
So we had 3 people who did the Endless Challenge, which are all people who submitted before, which we had Geralt 18 at 8:27. Then we had Halo Kid at 5:24, 11:48, and Freddy Tailchaser again at 13:28. So thank you guys for competing. That was super fun to have. Thank you for hanging out and doing that way. De Platter, get to better. Now that. Well said, Skinny Man. All right, so we're going to look at some questions now that we've filled up the chat a little bit. Why are you holding Xbox 360 controller? Doesn't last gen version have less features? Says Super was Spring. Well, we're going to play some Shadow of Mordor today, as it mentions within the title of the...
Yep.
Not YouTube.
This is my
video.
tool for destruction today.
Tool for destruction. Because
I hope
today...
you'll buckle up.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. They got to buckle up and get ready to go.
Buckle up?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oof.
We're going to throw down on some captains today, man.
Yes. So we're going to explain a little bit of what we'll do today, which specifically is going to be known as the Weapon of Choice Challenge. Now, this is one where you guys are going to be involved in helping us, because we're going to be right here playing some Shadow of Mordor. Specifically, you will be voting on what weapon we are avoiding, not allowed to use, no weapons, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's the idea being that if I was to choose an orc for Andy to kill that was vulnerable to stealth, get rid of the dagger. And that's kind of the plan that we're going to go with this today. E-Rock, wonderful to see you. Nice to see you as well. I know I just said that twice, but you're great. So now we're going to start doing some questions before we jump into playing too much. Actually, there is something that I forgot to do, which is kind of an exciting thing. So we were talking about mods before, and specifically we have our first community mod. This is a gentleman who hails from Pennsylvania, and kind of excited to have him hanging out.
Yeah.
So I'm hopefully going to get this to work just right. Boom.
Here we are.
Hayes Live, you're officially mod. We've handed you the sword. Everybody say hello to our first community mod.
Welcome, Hayes Live. We're really happy to have you, man.
Yeah. So, please be wonderful to each other. All that. Be excellent to each other.
Very good advice. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. It's and now that we have Hayes Live as our first mod, yeah, welcome. You everybody else who's been sending applications in, thank you for doing so. We are paying attention to those applications. We're kind of doing a first come, first serve. So if you're still interested, still put stuff in. And if we don't get to you, it's not because we don't like you. We're just first come, first serve. Once we get enough, we're just going to stop looking through. Let's shrink ourselves, shall we?
Yes, let's get ready to rock.
And I saw a request for this again. So if you guys are good, Corgi will come back. That's kind of the mindset.
Tempting.
Ooh, indeed. What's up, everyone? Tiger Stripe, it's nice to see you here, dude.
Yes, welcome. Good to see you, Tiger Stripe.
Actually, I've read your application, just so you know. I was like, some of you guys have been doing that. Hardcore only fists. Ooh, crazy. All right,
just shoulder checking everyone to death.
That would be funny. But as you can see on the right side of Andy, you have the weapon of choice, the Urfile, Akarn, Azkar. So it's specifically bow, sword, dagger, bow. Sorry, didn't read that correctly. So go ahead and choose choose a skin, actually.
That's right.
Choose who you are. And then once you choose who you are, I'm Lothario, that's just why that is. Yeah. Once you choose who you are, then we're going to go and I'll choose who you're going to kill. And then we will go to chat. In chat, you guys will see a little comment in the comments that will actually say, this is how you do this. Perfect. Can I recruit Golem into my army? Are you thinking Gollum? Schmeagol. Go ahead and do Trials of War.
Yep.
Because we're going to do Test of Speed again for a very specific reason. And, yeah, skip through it, no worries. Cool. And the reason why we're doing this is because it's going to be the same for everybody. We're not 100% sure we can generate a challenge out of this, because it's going to be ridiculous. But if we can, well, then we're like, all right, cool. We're going to do something that everybody has the same orcs to choose between.
I'm very happy, by the way, that I just went and did my own playthrough again of this, like just a few months ago, like really sharpened the skills again.
Oh, very good. Okay, go ahead, hit A. So the time, and go ahead, start. Perfect. Go to Sauron's army for me.
Let's see who we got.
All right, I want you to go for that very far bottom left guy. Perfect. Go ahead and show what he's got.
All right, let's see here. Oh, Sorry.
right trigger.
Right, yes, I know.
Of course. So you guys can see his abilities right above us, right? So combat, mounted beast, stealth. So probably one of the things you should remove would be something like combat or stealth related, as opposed to bow. So let us demonstrate how this is going to work. All of a sudden, you guys will have a poll showing up in just a moment. It's going to say bow, sword, or dagger. And all of a sudden, it's going to say open. Boop. Now it's going to be popping into chat. You guys are all going to be able to see it. And we have the poll going. Boop. All right, so it has instructions on how to do it. You see how it says exclamation mark vote bow, exclamation mark vote dagger, exclamation mark vote sword? You got to put it in like that. So it has to have exclamation vote and then the thing. That is the instructions on how to do. There you go. So we're going to run this for like a minute kind of thing and collect a bunch of them. So those of you who are putting in parentheses or little squigglies, no, don't need to do that.
Boy, those that are voting for the bow, thank you for the
sword,
extra
sword,
help on this
bow,
one.
sword, bow, bow, sword.
I think they're trying to take my stealth away. And to your point as well, no ground executions as well, since
Yes.
the dagger primarily is a tool.
Dagger is a ground execution,
Yeah.
so that's included. If you take the sword away,
Yeah.
no counters. If you take the bow
Right.
away, that pretty much takes away everything from shadow strikes to shooting normally.
This was hotly debated in the community pit, so these rules are important. We have to make sure we stand by them.
Right. So, I'm really curious what this is going to go. All right, real quick, we have about 30 seconds left to go. I'm going to do a quick check to see what's winning. Okay, so dagger and sword are side by side. Sword at 38%, dagger at 35.5. 30 more seconds.
No sword. I'm going to have to think this through. Luckily, he's vulnerable to stealth finishers, so I think I might, if the sword wins out, be able to end this quickly with that, but
There you go.
we will see. Depending on where he is, it could be difficult to sneak up on him. That's right, where is this guy? Curse, of course.
Keontae
Right outside of
16
Different.
actually has a question about Shadow of War, which I'll jump into real quick. Will captains or overlords be designated to one region or be able to travel with? That's an interesting kind of style question, which sort of has a answer that makes... So, like, if you're an overlord, right, you stay at your citadel kind of thing. Like, you're an overlord. That's where you live. But orcs following you, there are bodyguards that you assign, and those bodyguards are your bodyguards. So those guys, you can summon them, as you've seen in trailers. So that's kind of sort of the answer that you're going with there. But will there be helmets? Looks at screen. Shadow of Mordor has helmets. All right, so we've now had enough votes in. Let's go ahead and see what you will have to deal with.
All right, let's see.
All right, we have an invalid vote at 0.7%.
Oh, man.
But it is not enough to sway. It is sword at 38.5%. Closing the poll. Poll is now closed, so you cannot use a sword. That means no parry. No swiping. So go ahead and select the person as your
I don't
target.
believe I marked him.
There you go. You marked him? No, you andied him. Oh, stupid jokes abound. Alrighty then. So I'm going to provide... Oh, what's the sword? Put away your sword.
It's just for show, I promise.
Oh, side thing. So we will look at score of like how quickly the person's able to do it, time-wise.
Okay, all right.
So let's see. Will there be more than 2 saves as Joyce 3003? So that's actually a question that I'm not really able to provide an answer to right now. But I know what you mean because in Shadow of Mordor you were talking about that you can only have 1 style save. So sorry, no, don't have that one right now. Will there be races other than orcs and humans shown? You mean like Caragors and Drakes and Olog-hai and stuff like that? Or are you referring to like elves and dwarves and that kind of thing? Because if you're referring to those things, not talking about characters right now. But hey, it is Middle-earth.
Alright, I'm just going to throw stealth to the wind for right now. I got somewhere to be.
Stealth to the wind.
Sorry,
yeah,
everyone.
Someone to be, man.
Sorry, everyone.
So who's the person that you're killing right now specifically?
Oh, jeez.
Did you select
I'm
him?
going at, Zathra the Dreamer.
Zathra the Dreamer.
He should actually be, oh jeez, I need to get somewhere. Oh shoot. Well, they are abundantly aware that I'm at least within the area. Let's see if I can go ahead and get out of dodge for a second here. Where is our friend at?
Let's see. Can you expand on the other tabs that you identify with the Warchiefs?
Alright.
Oh, you found him!
He found me too.
So with the other tabs, if you're referring to, they follow in suit similar to the Shadow of Mordor tabs that were like, as you can see just there for very quickly, of where there are like more things that someone will be scared of or powerful against and that kind of thing. So they're split and organized differently. So you can imagine if someone is, you know, immediately dies to fire, or is enraged by fire, or is enraged by seeing their friends on fire. Like, each one of those things are just organized differently in those tabs now.
Alright, I got an opening, I think. This isn't going to be flashy, but it'll get the job done.
You're going to stab him in the head?
Oh, I'm going to just go right for it. No! Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, shoot. Alright, this doesn't count as using the sword, I promise.
The clang? Yeah, I guess we'll let that slide.
Come on, this beautiful bearded Talion.
That's it.
Oh, no! Oh, I already lost the challenge.
You
Look at
used
that.
the sword?
It was instinct, I swear. Oh, man, now he's got a friend. Okay.
All right. So that you're done with that one. It's my turn now.
Alright,
That was
that is embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. That is what I meant to do.
All right. So
Alright. Should I let myself die here, or should we just restart?
No, just pause and restart. Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Go ahead and go to. Let's see. Go ahead and go to quit. Boom. Boom.
That is so embarrassing. I was telling myself too, I was like, don't even touch Y. Like, Y is not even in your vocabulary.
Tiger Stripe instinct.
Does it count if the instinct is bad?
I guess, yeah. Could
Yeah.
you go ahead and change my skin to Lothario,
Let's go
please?
back over to Lothario.
All right.
Oh, man.
Let's do this like. All right. So we're gonna set a new vote again.
Rip.
All right. New vote. So similar
This is
similar
very
style.
embarrassing, chat.
Bow, sword. Bow has a weird thing on it, so I'm gonna fix that real quick. So sword, bow, and dagger. Typing with one hand. There we go.
Very well, I might.
Boom. Opened again. So yeah. What am I gonna do? Oh wait, actually, quick, choose somebody I should kill.
Oh,
should
that's
it be the
right.
same person?
Let's see. Actually, I think we can find someone maybe a little bit more interesting than the guy that I got beat up by. Like, I think we've seen enough of him for one day.
With Cyber MacTire, vote Donkey. Good choice.
Oh, donkey.
Let's see. Can all Olokai destroy gates and similar things? Says Aslar demolish just 16. You would be the one to ask that, wouldn't you? So you can skip into it now.
Oh, sorry.
So the thing is that you have classes, right? So it assumes the Olokai has that particular trait. So from the Ologhais that we see in the trailer, yes, that is how one breaks through. All right. I see that some people, who's the target? Oh, Tinker Mark, it is good to have you here. So, yeah, I know, you guys are just now voting without knowing what the target even is. I'm sorry. So now you're either going to make it easy as hell or horribly hard.
All right, we're going to...
But this is the thing, you can change your vote.
Okay.
So the moment that we've selected something, right now, you can change it. If you vote something different, it will go to a different one. So feel free to do that. This person is ranged and stealth. So obviously, and combat.
I should have taken a mounted beast last time.
You've literally given me every option to take this kind of single hit.
You know, you would think it's easy. However, when your instinct, Tiger Stripe, kicks in, you don't know what's going to happen. It's fight or flight, and as it turns out, it was block or fight or flight for me.
Jeez. All right. Well, wait, thank you, good sir.
Yes, absolutely.
Do you want to hold?
Actually, I should take this from you now, so you can finish up with the poll. Yeah.
Finish up with the poll. Yeah, I'll finish up with the poll. I just saw a question from Creeper Bowling, I think it was, which it was a Shadow of War one. Which the question was something that Mike actually answered, so I feel comfortable bringing up, which was, can you change the equipment on your orcs in Shadow of War? And the answer was the orcs choose their equipment as they develop.
Yeah.
So it depends on the orc. So you're not just like, here you go, great orc, Ook-Book, this is your sword. It's more like Ook-Book chooses their own sword as they level up and change. All right. Will there be helmets? Asked Noah Goddess. Looks again at the helmet. Okay. Alrighty then. Now let's end the poll. Sorry, for a moment I had that blinking. What am I doing? It's the poll. Quick refresh. What is removed from me? The bow. The bow is 52.3% removed from me. So there you go.
So I suppose that means no shadow striking or shadow mounting, does it? Or
nope. Yeah, nothing that uses the bow.
Okay, all right.
So nothing that bows. So
although, yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh, are you gonna find something else that gets me to?
No.
All right.
I was curious as to whether or not, because I feel like when you shadow strike, you're aiming with the bow, but when you get there, it's all sword.
True,
you know?
but because you use the bow is my thought process.
True.
All right, so the guy is in this direction. Mm-hmm. I'm not allowed to fast travel, right?
I
am allowed to fast travel.
I didn't ask the question. Yeah, that's true. We can fast travel.
Yeah. Well, I just made the assumption that at travel speed you couldn't, but it turns out you can.
True, actually, I made the very same one.
Yeah. Oof. All right.
Vote gotcha.
Gotcha. Thank you. So we're heading into this direction, which is where the guy's gonna be. So no bow from me. And this is nice because now I just have to succeed, and I'm like, you get an H kind of thing.
You know,
for horse. Actually, should it be more styled like horse?
You know, I feel like I'm not sure if I even earning a letter is correct for that, even though I know that's the losing or the way to lose that game, but I think even a participation award should just be all I get. Like, I get like a silver star that says you tried.
All right, that's the guy, right? All right, so no bow, so I can stab him, though. Vote Aslar, says Mikowero1. Ooh, gotcha. Shoops.
Don't press the left trigger. Yeah, that's right.
There we go. Finger up, so I will not touch the left trigger.
Ukbuk, here is your sword. Ukbuk says, no, I take my own sword.
See, look at this using the dagger correctly. All right.
Is that, I should really have, see, I should be taking notes.
Should be taking notes.
Yeah, man, this is, all right.
Sneaky, sneaky. Excelsior!
All right, okay, all right. We put one down early.
I'm giving you an H. All right. There's the first one. Okay, so I would argue that was pretty easy. So we can definitely move up a couple tiers in difficulty for sure.
Let's start going for Warchiefs. Let's just go for it.
Let's go for Warchiefs? All right.
Despite my previous effort, I would consider myself a very good Shadow of Mordor player, so...
I will, for you, switch it over to the character, test of speed, and I will choose the person, and then we will set up the next vote. So, oh, wires on my feet. Will there be Uruk's customization, says Paragolan. Answer that one earlier, which was the Uruks themselves dress themselves. They are old enough to do it.
Please, anyone at Monolith, let's see, who's this? Niders1426. What is Nazu the Knife's fate? This is actually a question that I've been seeing come up a lot on the Reddit, on our forums and everything. It's interesting, he was just one of the guys who was a part of that Fort Assault, but I imagine when they lost the Fort Assault, things probably did not go well for him. Though, unfortunately, I don't even know exactly what happened.
Don't leave it yet, but finish your comment.
Oh, goodness. All right, now we're getting into it. Okay.
Yeah, see, so you guys can see that this person is damaged by range and combat, so probably leaving the knife would be the most useful thing, and removing something else would be pretty tough.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so we're going to set up the poll again.
Yep.
New poll. I did not expect polls to go so quickly, honestly. This is kind of fun. Bow, dagger, and sword. The sword. Poll is now open. Go ahead and start your votes. And where's the thing?
There's probably someone sitting in chat right now thinking, but if Andy failed it on the easiest possible captain, why on earth would we give him a Warchief? Like, this isn't Let's Do It Live. Come on, everyone. Well, actually,
it is Let's Do It Live.
In a much more real way, it's exactly that, yeah.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Okay, so we're seeing a lot of sword, dagger, bow, dagger, sword.
These guys are not making it easy on me.
Oh, I know, I feel bad in a way. So let me check to see where it's gone for so far. Right now, huge on sword at 65%. But keep voting, you guys, and remember, you can change your vote on the fly. So, let's see. Questions. Add one or more votes. I love how other people add new votes to the poll. Alright. Oh, let's see, I got a question. So, from Lemurticular, wow, we're reading. Can you assign certain warchiefs to different levels of defense in your fortress? For example, if we had to control Seregost, would you have the power to swap Tugog to Outer Wall and Strawberry to the Keep? Yes. You can choose where they sit on the wall. Yeah. That is totally part of that. And I mean, that's actually part of the strategy, right? Yeah. So, remember with the guy who had the fire axes and stuff? So let's assume he was, what was his name?
I'm trying to remember his name.
The Flame, something the Flame.
The Flame of War, that's right.
Yeah. Thank you. So, he's enraged by fire, for example, right? Like, and the idea would be that because you're surrounded by fiery oil and a drake, if this guy gets burned, he's going to get stronger. So that you'd want to do that strategically. If someone else is not, like, let's say if it was Aslar was on that wall, rest in peace, then the thing is that he would have burned immediately, right? So you don't want Aslar on the wall, for example. He's more of the offensive type. Mm-hmm. All right. So, gates can be smashed in different ways. Some of the most stylish. Ooh, Tinker Mark is a good answer to that. Now, let's go ahead and check what the vote went to. Sword. 60% sword.
Y is not a button in my vocabulary at all. I am hitting
Lift
A.
the thumb off of it.
I'm rolling away. I am doing whatever it takes to just get away.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Mazu Grout Catcher. This guy is just the real deal.
He's a real war. You said Warchief.
I did say Warchief.
Yoink.
You were like, really?
Burn him as the vote from Skinny Man. I mean, so you are allowed to dagger and bow.
Yeah.
Remember, you also can brand or dominate, kind of thing.
True.
Those do exist.
True.
You do have a timer.
I do want to kill him, though.
Well, I mean, that's fine.
I want him dead.
I mean, well, if you brand him, you have to still kill him.
That's true, yeah.
Kind of
Very good point.
Yeah.
I have this, I'm imagining a world where I'll actually be able to pull this off and I'll shoulder check him into the ground and then just riddle him with arrows. That's my hope, but as we've seen my previous plans,
I like it.
They lack in execution, I think is probably what I would say.
You're fine.
Jared, as usual, you're too nice.
Oh, whatever. Let's see. I'm going to look at some questions.
Sir Jared's United States of whatever.
It's Jared's United States of whatever. Let's see. Edo the Owl. Oh, you just disappeared real quick. Scrolling back up. Edo the Owl, if you're attacking a fortress and we're trying to do it as stealthy as possible, would you still be noticed as soon as you enter the fort? The answer is no, actually. And you can see this in the trailer. When you're climbing up, there's some stabbings that happen that the guys don't necessarily pay attention to you doing that. There's a lot of battle going on. They might be watching around. It does get a little bit more noticeable when all of a sudden you're spinning a giant glaive and you slam it and you go, gate, like, taken over for that initial thing that you see with Celebrimbor in the very beginning of that. Mager 4? I don't know how to say your name. Can't talk about that right now. Let's see.
Oh, shoot, alright.
Questions.
Oh, man.
Mosu. Hey, it's Mosu, like we were talking a second ago.
I am...
Ooh, a second ago.
I'm going to be dodging more than when I'm playing Dark Souls,
You know
man.
what?
This is not going to be easy.
You know what? I'm going to give you some extra strength. The dog is back. Corgi is here for you.
Yes! Okay, alright. The spirit animal has returned. Alright, Archer, I'm going to need you to get to work.
Let's see.
Nope. This is not going to work.
That doesn't count as a sword yet
Yes.
because the game forces you. JBJ Blaze was completing the test speed within 15 minutes, still a must. It was 8 minutes and 22 seconds a must, actually. But this time, it's actually whatever, like we're trying to develop on the fly with you guys, which is why you're selecting what we're not allowed to use, a challenge that we can all do together. So really, whatever Andy's able to do here, well, eventually we'll find something that we'll think is good, and we'll say that's the score to beat based off of the time. So, Corgi Hype, says the man 117.
Is that Caragor bait?
Corgi Overlord.
I know we can kill beasts pretty easily, but I need some sort of a distraction here to take those captains out. Alright, that's enough of you.
5 minutes apiece. In Shadow of War, will Warchiefs be able to be one-shot from health by another Uruk? So that's dependent on the Warchiefs, necessarily. I'm trying to think of how it...
Vault Breaker 2? Man,
Vault Breaker.
I completely forgot about that. Alright, Caragors, get to work.
Good luck, good luck.
Thank you for everything you do, Caragors.
There's the Bobo. Oh, look, he has a peg leg. Is he getting hurt at all?
This concerns me. Okay. Alright, we are going to have to get especially creative.
Yeah, he didn't seem to get hurt at all from that. Good luck. Let's see. I'm going to skip that question for now and think on it a little bit. Let's see. Traps 82. Will you see on the battlefield your followers like captains, warchief, and just regular soldiers be able to do finishers like executions and such? Not everybody in that group that you listed, but the thing is, actually, we mentioned in the gameplay trailer, Mike himself talked about how you can see the necromancer guy doing finishers on the Uruks that he's fighting right as before Talion enters into the Overlord battle. So the answer is yeah, they do have stuff like that. Ooh. This is actually really... So you're in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. This is nice and tough. Remember, you can drain to get your arrows back. Is that a sword?
I thought that was the Shadow Brand. That was the butt of the sword? Wait, he's a Fear of Caragors? I thought he was a Monster Slayer.
Wait, hold on.
I just failed spectacularly.
Did you use the sword is the question.
I don't know. How do you feel about the blade end of the sword versus the butt of the sword?
That wasn't a Shadow Brand. Shadow Brand, that's A and B, I believe. Or on the Xbox controller.
That's right. I did Y and B.
Oh!
This is not. I'm a CA Caragor.
All right, we got some. All right, actually, go ahead and hit pause real quick.
Yep.
We're gonna do a fast one. 0 and 1s. 0s for Andy is done. 1s for we'll give him 1 freedom.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're just gonna do it
Loser
real quick.
rip.
All right, 0s for he's done. 1s for we're gonna give
sword.
him 1 escape. All right.
It's still a sword.
There's a lot of it still a sword.
That's a fair point.
Rip.
I'm seeing. Oh, we're starting off.
Oh, Tinkermark has a statement. Tinkermark is actually an official. Is Mark who's been? Oh wow, we got a lot of 0s and 1s. 1. Oh wow, there's a lot of 1s.
All right, I think I'm getting a second shot, and I got a 2.
You got a 2.
I'm taking the 2, by the way.
All right, those of you saying he failed when I said 1 or 0, 0. It's easier for us to see really quick.
He touched the Y.
He touched the Y.
Touched the Y.
All right, it looks like he's given that 1 extra chance. All
Okay,
right.
I'm not gonna let you down again, Chad. I'm really.
There you go.
It's a rookie mistake. You hate to see it.
All right.
Things get moving so fast out here.
Right. Alright, real quick, Tinker Mark is actually a guy who works in. He mentioned that there is more stuff coming in April. So for those of you asking about new information, there you go.
Oh no.
Oh look, he's green, dude.
Don't you think you're getting away?
Why did you touch the
no,
Y?
You don't. Oh no, you don't.
Dennis Den 27. I'm gonna real quick see if I can find your question again because I saw you're like, where's the question? That's not working real fast. Doesn't work. Go ahead and put your question in again. I'll look for you. Oh, look at that! I made the dog the entire picture. Whoop! Sorry about that.
He's mine.
Didn't make the dog the entire picture. I'm gonna turn the dog off for a moment. Professionalism, everybody. Wow, so you brand him and shoot him in the head a bunch.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're
I'll shot. Whoops. Well, maybe you can stick around for a second.
Branded.
Don't think you're getting away with this.
Oh, that's
No,
really
you
funny.
don't. No, you don't. Oh, you monster. All right, fine.
You're still being timed. I love it.
Oh, you jerk. All right, you're really gonna make me do this? All right, man. We'll do this your way if you want to.
Oh, this is funny. There we go. All right.
I did it. I did it.
What's
Dispatch.
the time?
Yeah, you're right. I should have just dispatched.
If we have dispatch, I mean, does it
That's
work on
true.
Warchiefs?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 5 minutes and 5 seconds. All right, I'm gonna write that down.
That's really tough without a sword, man. I was so confident. Like, I remember walking into this thinking, all right, there's a very good chance I'm going to be losing my sword at some point over the course of this challenge. And
what was the name of the guy again?
the man that we just put down was Mozu Groundcatcher.
Mozu Groundcatcher. All right.
Can we talk about kittens this week? I mean, we got Caragors.
All right, so that will not knock the stream off this time, all right? You cannot just kitten us off. So go ahead and restart it. Yep. I'm going to try the same guy, but they're going to... Actually, should I try the same guy or should... No, you choose someone new for me, and then we're going to set the vote again.
All right, well, let's go ahead and so we can keep consistency going.
Vote Celebrimbor.
Vote Celebrimbor.
All right, we're going to set up the next option again, but right before I do, I'm going to do an answer to a question. From George97, what was the different types... weapon types used by the Uruks, two-handed axes and the like? Yes. Remember the boomerang thing? Remember the poison blade? Remember the those various other weapons that these guys have? Yes, those things exist too. You got to be kidding me, right, meow? If this was Shadow of War from Edited Copycat, your followers nearby would be like, what the fuck, Talion? And try to kill him. Yeah, it can happen. Alright, so I'm going to set up the next vote once we have the person in place. Vote is going to be starting soon. Bow, dagger, and sword. Tell me when to open the vote.
Okay, I've got my target.
You've got the bring him up so people know.
Yep.
All right.
Crimp Pain Lover.
Crimp Pain Lover. Vote is open. Everybody, let me know what I'll be doing.
Let's see here. Yeah.
Poll open. Vote bow from Epic 17. Could an Olog High wield a bow? You know, maybe it was small and big enough. Big. Big. That's what I like to imagine. Let's see. Vote. Let's see. Zurakai. Will Talion's armor skin changes in stories cutscenes this time around? Not sure how to answer that because Talion does wear different armors in Shadow of War, and those you could see in the trailer does cause physical changes. So it's that's how far we will answer that one for now.
Yeah, for now we're unfortunately not talking about anything related to the story. We got a lot of cool stuff coming on that in the future.
Reggie Cypress 2511. Will there be a limit to how many soldiers we can have in our army? I've been seeing you answer that one. And the thing is, to answer that question is, are you referring to a limitless existence? Because that would be an amazing infinite hard drive. As far as I can answer that right now, is there's going to be plenty.
Yeah, you know, there's certainly, you can go through and brand every single captain you want to in the entire region, for that matter, but there's always going to be new captains trying to fight their way into the hierarchy and always trying to make a name for themselves. So you can try and keep a really good lock on a region, but there's always going to be stuff happening in Mordor. I think, as I've been quoted as saying before, Mordor is a place of ambition. I think
place of ambition.
Yeah, Mordor is a place of ambition.
I like it.
Kittens will dominate Mordor. It's like a Christmas heavy metal album. You know?
Oh, yeah, Kittens. I like it. Kittens will dominate Mordor. That does sound like a great
A little bit?
Yeah. Huh. All right.
I should get thinking on that.
The dog's going to show up again for a second because I want to shrink it back down, all right? Dog, 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 dog. All right, there we go. Oh. The dog is now just hanging out in Mono Lee. There we go. Welcome back, dog. Beautiful.
He's becoming the star. I like him.
The star, indeed.
Does he have a name?
No. Hey, chat. after this vote, I'm gonna do a poll, and then I guess we can submit some idea for names or whatnot.
Certainly.
Corgi is Aslar's
Corgi is the name.
Yeah, that could be a good name.
I just imagine.
All right.
Aslar from the demo.
What's up, Zoomer Forest? Corgi.
Meowdor. If it were a cat.
All right, I'm gonna refresh the poll right now.
Yes.
Sword.
Thank you, chat.
Sword.
You're gonna see how tough it is. It's not so easy.
Closed. No sword for me.
Like 50% for sword, by the way.
Yeah, that's a pretty big one.
There is justice. All right.
Corgi Grimbor, I like it. It says Chimichanga.
Oh man, should we just close it there? Corgi Grimbor. That's real good.
Corgi.
All right, I'll keep an open mind, but I will say, who was it that said Corgi Grimbor?
Grimbor.
Grimbor.
From Chimichanga 1133.
Corgi Grimbor. Okay, sorry. Yes.
Corgi Grimbor. Corgi Grimbor. Oh,
Yeah.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
All right. No sword.
No sword.
No X button. No Y button. But the bow is all mine, baby. All right.
However, I will say, since chat was very generous in granting me a second chance, if you have that, what I'm going to continue to refer to as an instinctual feeling to hit the Y button or do one of those combat finishers, I think we can let one go.
One go. It's going to be up to them. It's up
Yeah.
to you, actually.
That's fair. I will implore you, chat, to give him a second chance because it made all the difference. Also, he just happened to get spooked by Seregost at that moment, and so I was like, I really need a win, guys.
Oh, man. All right, so I'm in the right area now, I believe, to find this cat. And he is just below me. Alrighty then.
No sword. Yep, that's correct.
No soul.
That's correct, Cool Cake 11. Cool Cake 11.
Could you open the gate for enemies, then close it once the captain walks in? Prince Karna, what are you referring to specifically? Campaign lore. Let's get him. Let's get him. Now, how did you get your Warchief again? Did you actually run through one of these missions?
How do you mean? Oh, yes. I started the mission just to basically have Celebrimbor let me know how to draw him out.
Oh, okay.
He, in particular, wanted to set a trap, and so Celebrimbor's suggestion was to not disappoint him. So we went ahead and sprung his trap, and he, bringing 2 captains with him, decided to show on up right on time.
Gotcha. Well, there you go, man.
Yeah, he was tough.
You had I'm going to try to beat 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
That's right.
I mean, it's not exactly equatable, but I'm going to try to do it.
I thought you were going to say, it's not exactly hard, and I was like, I know, Jared.
Is it a trap one again?
Stone survives the flood.
All right.
The Warchief's waves, and he shall face us.
Damn it! Oh, resistance Warchief's waves. Oh,
We're
man.
going to be diving over a lot of people. Maybe right around him in a Seregost in circles or something.
Yeah, I guess. A lot of draining, a lot of stealthing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got to trigger an alarm. So, excuse me.
Oh, he's going. All right,
Oh, that's
let
sweet.
him go. Yep.
You can do it, friend.
You're like pushing him towards the alarm. Like
Seriously.
He's all confused. Like
I'm gonna try to get some help here.
every other guy that did this in the past 6 weeks got shot in the head en route. I don't know what's happening
Oh,
here.
kill 35 orcs.
Oh, all right. We got an explosive barrel right there.
It's the dreamer. Hi, it's the old friend.
This guy was not ready to let up the spotlight.
No, was not.
He knew we were streaming too. He must have known.
Must have known.
Yeah.
All right, this guy I think dies from a single shot to the head though. All right, if he doesn't, he doesn't.
Oh, but if you hit right bumper, you can do the big fire arrow.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Right bumper time.
hit the whole
right,
crowd, too.
I gotta pull
Oh,
back and then right bumper. Oh, never
I
mind.
think it's like when you hit oh goodness.
Make me.
Uh-oh.
Going to...
You're not kidding about that like instinct feeling.
Yeah, right?
Gotcha, the Karagori. The Karagorgi, I like it. Oh, wait, sweet. Speaking of Karagorgis, we got everybody come down really quick. Really quick, everybody.
Single file line, everyone, please
Yes.
come down.
So I may brand you one at a time. Oh, you, for example, will be helpful.
Yes.
I feel a little bit like the mystic wizard right now.
Yeah.
Because it's like I can't use the sword, right? So I'm only allowed to use. Hello, everybody.
Oh man. Well, they showed up.
All right, get in the Karagorgis right now.
I love just dropping the Seregost bait and then just be like, all right, have fun.
Oh, perfect.
There we go. And now you can put him down with a headshot, I bet.
Yeah. No.
All right, maybe a couple headshots.
Hold on. Ah, it's me! Sorry, that might have been really loud. Apologize, anybody wearing headphones.
That was actually really cool. Sorry.
really
Yeah,
fun.
sorry, headphone users of the world.
Yeah. All right. Come
People on their cell
Come on,
phones,
come on.
sitting on their
Dang
couches.
it. Never mind.
To any Twitch viewers using their cell phones or iPads to watch us in the bathroom, we apologize for blowing up your spot.
Oh, he's scared. Gotcha. I'm scared of Karagorgis.
The Seregosts are really on fire today.
Hold on. No. I want you back here.
Hit him in the leg. Yeah, there we go. And then shoulder check him just for good measure.
Hold on, no, I want to watch it.
Brandon.
Oh, great, there's a lot of them.
Oh my god!
Oh, dang it, I used it! No!
Alright, okay, we can It's alright, we can quickly pause.
Alright. Zeros and ones. One that I get the chance for that. You're not kidding about... Give me a... Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, it all happened so fast. That actually kind of spooked me too. I apologize, chat. I haven't been paying attention to you either.
Alright.
Ones. Alright, we're starting off with
ones for a chance, 0 for no's. Oh, you guys are giving me some chances. A couple zeros.
Okay, see.
Oh, yeah.
I got a 2, so I think...
You did
I
get
want
a 2.
You got a 2 as well, there it is.
I got a 10, yes.
Got a 10, man.
Let's see.
A -1.
We got a question from Lily while we're looking at the ones and zeros, which is, if an overlord is of a certain tribe, will you be more likely to see that tribe in that area?
Yeah.
Actually, I wasn't 100% sure, was it that tribe? Or
Oh, that's true, actually. I mean,
or
certainly...
were they stronger?
That's right, I believe... So it's certainly around the stronghold, there's a lot more of them, but
Right.
based on the overlord's tribe, that's also going to affect the region in a lot of ways. So if there's a tribal overlord within your stronghold in the region, it's like you're going to see a lot more hunting parties. The beasts are going to be more active. There's going to be a lot of different activity in the regions as a result of the overlord.
Yeah.
I was like warlead. Yeah, see.
Yeah.
Warlord.
I mean,
Overchief.
if you do have a feral guy, for example, there are more beasts. That one is there too.
Yeah.
I saw a question from Salty, which is asking about resources. And that's actually something that we don't have to talk about quite yet, Salty, which is resources for the fortresses. Mm-hmm. Leaving that one as a secret. All right, thank you guys for giving me that one extra chance. Wow, that guy's jump was horrifying.
That actually caught me off guard too. I was just woof.
All right, shoot him down.
That guy would be a strong. I love the rugby style tackling here.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get this guy to survive. All right, come on, friends.
Let's get him far away and just try and hit A to dominate.
Oh, I can dominate.
Yeah.
Which might get me a little faster.
Oh no!
No. Oh, this is not who I wanted.
Everyone, I'm hiding in the bush. What do you want?
Ah! No, come back, friends. No, don't run back into the crowd. Oh, well, there's a lot of them.
Yes, Tinkermark is correct. Overlords will have a thematic and mechanical effect on the region. I'm mixing up all these easy words today, man.
Don't worry about it.
Caught myself saying Overchief earlier, and I was
Overchief?
I was like, that
it's the war captain, the
yeah,
Overchief.
That's right, yeah. It's like a Call of Duty clan, the Warchiefs.
Oh, here we go.
The
Here we
Overchiefs.
go.
Okay, yeah.
Brand.
Hold me, yeah.
Yeah!
There we go.
Help me
Perfect.
out.
Okay. Feldouche.
Feldouche. Gotcha, Feldouche.
All right, man. You've got a lot of work. What are you doing? What's this? Oh, hit up on the D-pad.
Up.
And go ahead and activate him.
Oh, yeah. Help me out, bro. Thanks, bro.
There we are. Okay.
All right. Cool. Oh, it's the jump guy again.
Dude.
Tackling you. He's not letting that. He's not having that at all. All right. I have daggers though, so I'm gonna start throwing daggers. Woo! Oh, great! Look at my sword all on fire. But luckily, I do have this ability. Boop.
Yep.
And then I do have this ability, which you tried to do.
Yeah. And that's A and B, right? Just if anyone in chat.
A and B on the Xbox.
Curious, right? Okay, that's right.
All right. It's shoots.
There we go. Oh, hit right bumper now that you got your hit streak up.
All right. Shoots. 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 Ouchies.
All right, we got 26 to 35 dead, so we're making progress.
I'm not. Oh God, I am not. However, anywhere close to you in time at this one. Oh man, how much? Oh, gosh, it is so hard to kill people.
You have their attention.
Why are you dying? Is this a regular dude?
Yeah, this guy. Hopefully, all right, he did kill some. Look at him! Look at him stare the crowd down and just scream at them.
Oh man.
Oh man, that would have been such a cool shot in photo mode or something, man. That would have
been pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was just so
everybody. Cool. I'm so happy I don't play that on console. These consoles are such a pain. Hey, I actually really like it. I don't mind it. I love control.
I will admit, actually, for Shadow of Mordor when I'm playing at home, you know what? He gave us his all.
Counts as another kill.
It does. That's true. Okay. That's even when I'm playing on my PC, which is my platform of choice. When I'm playing like an action adventure game like this, typically, yeah, I plug my Xbox 360 controller in. Because too, that's just one of the beauties of having the flexibility of PC.
Tackle. Hey,
There's
friend.
something super satisfying about that shoulder check.
All right, so this is a dagger.
Yes.
So I can dagger cut people's throats.
Yep.
Just backing off. I guess I could also dominate.
True.
Ow! Ooh. I gotta be careful with the shank though, because it very quickly turns into a sword if I'm losing the guy.
Certainly, yeah.
All right, here we go. Nope. All right. Oh, I don't have the kill streak anymore. All right, just building up my kill streak again.
Yep.
build.
You know, that's actually a good idea. I hadn't even
Slowly.
considered using the shank to build my hit streak.
All right. Oh, he's arrived.
All right, time for some.
Time for some bow time. What's Jared's preferred gaming platform, says Maker? You know, I'm a console person, but I love the variety and the benefits of downloading stuff. So it really depends on the game, actually.
Yeah.
Like, I like to play with a controller.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. But I love the ease and ability to just suddenly have everything that I want off of a very quick... There he is. You know what would be really interesting is if he realized there was a grog barrel right next to him. I don't know if he will.
Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he just gets closer to it.
Hey, grog barrel.
You know, I gotta say too, I enjoy so much. Wow, that was effective.
All right. Come on, join me. All right, well, I just got that going. All right.
Boy, and the brace of daggers, man, I was not utilizing my skills at all.
All right. People burn when you hit them with daggers right now, too, which is pretty sick.
That's just heavy metal.
All right. Are you scared of something? Where's your beast? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I got a dude who might help me. Oh, okay, come on. Doesn't count. I didn't hit X for that.
That's right, yeah.
So far, I'm not impressed.
Gog Drooler, I really want you to help, but you're unfortunately not going to be able to be very helpful, especially when you fall off the cliff.
Oh no!
You fall off the cliff, Drook! Alright, I'm pretty close to dead right now, so let's see if this will do anything. Oh!
That's effective.
Alright, one more fire arrow. Come on, baby. Fire arrow again. Oh, come on. Come on!
Oh, you may need to do a finish. Yeah, there we go. All right, and an epic bow rune. All right.
Ooh, what's the time? What's the time for that?
7:48.
7:48.
Right on the nose.
Okay. What was the name of that guy?
That was Crimp Pain Lover.
Crimp Pain Lover. Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
they're all running. Never mind.
Yeah, Crimp
I was like, no, we just did so well. We can't die.
Lover. And that was 7:48. All right, and that was no sword. And so the idea here is that you guys, if you want to try that, you can try that and try to beat that score is the idea. You'll probably beat that score. You didn't have a sword again as well? On
Correct,
yours?
yeah.
Okay, no sword.
We both got one strike. One of two strikes.
One of
guess
two
you
strikes.
Can have, yeah.
Oh yeah, the one strike. Yeah, I give you guys that one strike. If you
Blessed
want
be
to.
thy chat.
Seriously. All right, so I'm going to bring it back to
Yep.
your character.
Yep.
Oh man. And so we're going to start another. Doesn't count to use a sword. No, Marcus Hagner. That was allowed. You saw how scary that jump was.
It all happened so fast.
It happened so fast. All right, so you are the Lord of the Hunt skin.
I don't want to brag or anything.
Don't want to brag.
It's because I can't grow a full beard in real life. I can do a decent goatee and everything,
is
but
quite the beard.
But this is just.
All right, so I'm going to choose your
magnificent.
next target.
Yeah, let's see.
Used it more than once in C Manly 701. When did I? 'Cause
Actually, did he? Sword animation.
Don't talk. Don't. The sword animation doesn't count if it was from that thing. He got to use it too because that's just how you greet people. Let's see.
It's just how you greet people.
See exactly.
It's a Mordor hello.
Well, hello. All right, so you went off of Mozu the Ground Catcher. I just did Crimp Pain Lover.
Yep.
I think for fun we should mix it up, but I do think it would be interesting to see if you could try the same one.
That's true.
Actually, I want to do this guy. This is Hoshu the Brander. And Hoshu the Brander, vulnerable to mounted beast, which you can't remove nicely, damaged by combat finishers. So this might be really easy, but the only thing you can really do damage to this person is if you find an animal. So, we're going to open a new poll. Same options as before.
Should we add wraith abilities to this one to maybe?
I actually think that that's kind of one of the that's a very different way to play.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, chat, we'll actually ask you that after this one. We'll do a second poll.
Yeah.
Bow, sword, and dagger. So that will be it. Poll is now opening up. So, boop, now your votes are being counted. Can you brand spiders as school cake?
Wouldn't that be great?
Just squish.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
you know,
man.
I'm sure Talion's tried, but at a certain point it's just.
Oh, when you review this, hold on, I might have actually used a sword. I saw a comment there.
I'm seeing a lot of sword votes already, chat. Don't do this to me
Hold on.
again.
You used the sword twice as Batilli. Second one hit a shield. You were stabbing an orc. You were holding. Oh.
You were right. It happened so fast. I didn't even notice. Come on, chat. Let's get some vote. Let's get some vote bows in there, guys.
Oh man. Hey, David MV115. We got to do exclamation mark vote and then the name rather than just the word.
All right. right. I'm
Is
seeing
this
some
the
bows
right-
and dagger. I'm seeing. Thank you, Chad.
So let's see. But it was a shield,
But it was a shield.
says Chimichanga. Ugh, allow that. You're allowed to. Loud. You know, it was a shield. Okay, so I'll ask that one in a second. If because I did do that, and I was shanking, and then the guy died from someone hitting. But that isn't an excuse. That's truly I did hit a shield. So
So you were shanking him, and then you just accidentally
someone hit him, and then I went whoosh into a shield.
I see.
So, but honestly, that's using the sword.
It is using the sword.
So, oh man,
I can't remember who said it before, but a sword's a sword.
sword is a
Sword's
sword.
a sword, yeah.
Let's see. It didn't do any damage though, says Perfect Valor. That's another good point. Like I didn't.
That's true.
All right. So we'll bring that up.
I'm willing to forgive him, chat, because I still beat his time. So
Dark Lord's broadcasting. Notice me. Can you see the test of ring eventually? I don't see why we won't eventually. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been just doing this one specifically because of this, and it's the controls are slightly different because Celebrimbor uses different skill sets.
Yeah, we can give that a try maybe here at the end once or twice just to see how we can handle in that.
Yeah.
Like a final score settler if we end up tied out. 'Cause
Yeah,
I think,
potential.
I think we both won and lost. I'm willing to give you a win on that last one, certainly. Because it was still a gargantuan effort.
Thank you.
It was a crowd-sized effort, yeah.
All right, I'm going to. But
Shadow of War
we'll see.
works
For
out
now,
for us,
we'll stick to this though because it fits in what we're doing and it's easier
Yeah.
to what's the word? Replicate. There we go.
Yeah.
Blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
All right, so I'm going to count the scores now. Let's see what you, good sir, are no bow.
No bow!
Bow is removed.
I can live with
Sword
that.
is allowed.
All right,
no
okay.
bow.
Okay.
Closing the poll.
Thank you,
Poll
chat.
is
All right.
closed. Oof.
All right, if I don't just absolutely slaughter this guy, no bow, no left trigger. I'm gonna take my thumb off the left trigger, my pointer finger off the left trigger altogether.
There you go. No
will
bow.
not be
That's
tempted.
why I had the pinky out or
Yeah.
the index out.
That's right. Yeah, that's
was a
right.
good way to do it.
You were ready. Like your finger was just above the nuclear launch switch, ready to go.
Let's see. I got a question from Nikilla. I'm going to look at you straight up and just say, I'm trying to. Are we allowed to talk about that right now? It's not. I think the answer to you is like very good eye. Wasn't on purpose. That would be the answer. I think because I've seen you ask that, and the thing is that's the answer. Let's see. All right, so some people talk about no wraith mode as some of the things.
That's right.
More weapon
What's the
types.
feeling on that?
Let's see. You know what? We can do a poll about that in a second, though, to let the poll finish up. Let's see. Sergeant Ryder, how does training your Urix work? What does it grant you? For the moment, let's see. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. Doogza.
Did not realize that I just put down a captain casually on my stealth run through this forge.
Hey, there you go. No bow is fine. Let's see.
People don't usually take advantage of that little side route.
It increases the power of your Urix. I mean, it's training. It's
Yeah, I mean they'll be resistant.
Oh,
to
there's a
weapons.
legendary thing right there.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, we just haven't been grabbing any of those.
Yeah, that's true. Ow.
Let's see. Can you mount Spider's Mate from Cool Cake 11? I'd imagine if it was a big enough spider, maybe.
Get the reins in its little mandibles, you know? Yeah.
Oh man.
Grab and hold the supporter. Okay, that's right. I don't have my bow, so I can use my dagger. Get some stabbing in if I need to. Oh, man, I really wanted to blow that fire up. I had this instant feeling of like, oh man, there's a bunch of no.
Hey, Shadow of War. Remember they have that new ability where you actually fly in and hammer.
Yeah.
We weren't able to use it because we use a bow to do it.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
Maybe we'll have a similar thing like this, and we'll say
so fun, too.
as long as like no arrow or something.
Right. Yeah.
That could be one. Let's see.
Oh man, of course he's down there with all of his
So
buddies.
we have from Shadow Reaper 0552. Will you give us siege rolls when siege trolls? Giant bread. Siege trolls. Well, the answer to that question is Oleg High they're war trolls. So yeah, that's what an Oleg High is. Let's see. What will be used to break down a gate? Says T Gaming. Maybe other things. Can't talk about that one quite yet. Let's see. In Shadow War, is there more of a walk-in going somewhere within a region? I don't understand your question on that one. More of a walk-in? I mean, the way that it kind of goes off is like there are different regions that you fast travel between, but these regions are huge, significantly bigger than what we had, and significantly different and more vertical as well than what was in Mordor.
Okay, no bow.
Yeah.
No bow.
No bow. Yeah, no bow. Chant with us, chat.
Man.
No bow. No left trigger. What can you talk about, Random Man 222? Well, I can talk about the fact that when you're getting sweet, badass weapons that are legit and that you kind of begin to categorize and create sort of a Talion-style build based off your playstyle, that also is complemented by what abilities you're grabbing and what orcs you bring with you. Suddenly you got this really big, interesting playstyle existence. How's that? I hope that was good. Nobo, thanks Thunder Cypher for chanting that with me. Captain Crone, appreciated as well. Exactly. Can't talk about that, unfortunately. We cannot tell you dates of things that are released. We can tell, there was actually a mention that in April there is stuff that we can talk about that will be more Shadow of War related, but we're no dates officially for you.
Come on. All right.
Let's see, how many Warchiefs can be in a fortress? That depends on the fortress size, because you can level up fortresses and it will create more sections for more Warchiefs to fit in there. Wow, that's a high.
Yeah, everybody back off for a second.
There you go. Let's see.
Oh.
Free Agent 88. Not talking about that right now. No comments. I am the Lizard King. Jared for the win. I appreciate that. Oh, man. Shadow of Corvus.
It feels so weird not using the bow as well.
This turned out to be very fun of like a style. Wow.
Oh my god.
The Rage Mine. That's the gorilla. You know, I didn't realize before, because whenever I played Shadow of Mordor, I quickly checked the traits on how to kill people.
Right.
That there was a thing that let a little, like, Twitter, Facebook status style comment of how they're feeling.
Their motive,
Yeah, and the motive was like, feeling insulted by friend. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Let's see, Oni King 10, more weapon types, not skin or just sword, dagger, or bow talons. Oni King. Weapon types. When you're talking about that, there are swords, there are bows, there are daggers, there are suits, there are cloaks kind of things, and ring. And you can see that in the trailer, specifically at the top. So, are you killing him now?
Yes. Oh, that's right.
I was about to be like, look at you using a sword, but that one's allowed. It's no bow. Hoshi the Brander. All right, let's write that down. Another legendary. All right. Hoshi the Brander.
And I just knock his friend out at the same time.
The Brander.
As are the Demolisher. Are some Uruk tribes against each other? I mean, really, any tribe can align themselves to any army. So it just depends on the makeup of your army and who you're sending to battle at that particular moment.
Skinny Man can't answer that question right now, man. Apologize.
Okay.
Dennis Den, what is the maximum level Warchief Overlord can reach? Can't talk about levels at the moment, but there are levels. That is maintained, as you can actually tell that when you look at the levels of the characters within that gameplay trailer specifically.
And they get so powerful too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
so at least the Overlord's level, and so how you should, which is significally higher.
I got my playing too hard hand sweat on there. I'm sorry.
Oof, gotcha. All right. Well, who am I going to fight next?
Oh, that's right. I mean, we could. I think I'd like to see you go up against the same guy.
The same guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an and then they can vote no bow or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Epic Raccoon 2919. How will the Nemesis system feature now with added overlords? Because as you said, captains are still around, so they still feature in with bodyguards as warchiefs, or do warchiefs enroll overlords? So overlords sit in a giant tower, so that's where they are. They're kind of safe. Warchiefs, however, do have bodyguards still. That is part of that.
Yep.
And yeah, that'll be that answer. We're going to set up a vote again. So
Yes.
it's the same guy, the exact same dude that we did last time.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a vote, so you can choose the same thing, bow, so that I have the exact same experience and we can see which one of us will win in that.
Yeah.
Or you could give me something else that I got to deal with. So we're starting the new poll again.
I gotta admit,
Sword,
having the sword
bow,
back in my hands again felt real good.
dagger.
It was just like, all of you will die, and then I took a look at the upper right-hand corner and started noticing the time ticking again, and I was like, okay, it's time for you to go down. I'm really sorry for
There you
this,
go.
Mozu.
For those of you voting before the Moobot thing says poll open, it doesn't get counted, so make sure to vote again if you did it before that. Let's see. Haze Live. Depending on each region, there will be... Oh! Alright. Sorry, I realized. Hey, Mod. Sorry, I was reading your answer like a question. Let's see. When Juice rules the world. That looks like when Juice rules the world. Well, Juice, the maybe that would be really interesting. A surprise, like when we eventually have a demo, a surprise kind of thing. At the moment, I don't plan for a surprise. I plan to be like, we're gonna have it, but that would be interesting.
In the gameplay, Tugog actually says the name of his rival, Stormbringer. Can we expect them to be able to reference each other? I mean, the thing is, when they're rivals, there's a lot of opportunities for them to get very personal with one another. Yeah, like the Nemesis system is expanded not only for your interactions directly with the Uruks, whether they're on your side or not, or Olog for that matter, or Ologs for that matter, but also their interactions with each other. They've expanded so considerably. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of very deep interpersonal Uruk relationships, which I think relationship maybe isn't the best word for how they hang out with one another, but we'll see.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Monolithic Truth. Monolithic Truth asks, do all of highs have varying differently in sizes? No, I don't think so.
I mean, certainly based on their gear, absolutely, they can have a lot of variation in terms of how much they're bringing into the battlefield, but at least in terms of like height and weight, I'm not really sure. We'll have to double check on that.
Right. Actually, I think a good example is if you look at the dragon in the gameplay trailer, he's an Oleg High, as is Aslar, right? And each one of them are wearing very different suits. But they're both about the same size, but they both have a different bulk feeling because of how they're, armored in that regard.
Yeah.
All right, about 15 more seconds and I'm closing the poll. Let's see. Will Shadow of War have lots of new wildlife, like wargs and ents? Gabriel Hash will have lots of new wildlife. Won't necessarily tell you exactly what, but tons more wildlife. That's true. Yeah. I mean, like drakes,
Yeah. Being able to ride those around a region is really cool,
that'll be fun.
Man.
Let's see. Here's a question to ask the guys. Tinkermark has a question coming out. How will expanded gear skills gems bring different combat styles? Do you want to tackle that one? Or
what was it? Sorry, I was also noticing Swagmaster was saying, I have to go, but we'll finish this on YouTube. And if he's left already, and he then is now watching this on YouTube several days later. Hi, how's it going? Sorry, I apologize. What was the question again?
Oh, we had from Monolith Mark was, let's talk about Monolith Mark. Tinkermark. Ugh. Where did you go, Tinkermark? Alright, well basically it was how do things like swords, gems, armors, and abilities affect playstyle, kind of thing.
It's significant. I mean, the thing is, as you work your way through Shadow of War and continue powering up your gear, and how you augment the gear, and how you augment Talion, especially in terms of his combat abilities, oh my god, we have a dead even tie, between sword and bow.
Sword and bow is dead even. 40%, 40%. You guys have to start,
pick a side.
Pick a side.
Yeah, team sword or team bow.
Team sword. So, all right. So anybody who did dagger, pick a side. Anyone who did dagger, flip
Invalid votes, stay right where you are.
Invalid votes, stay right where you are.
We like a disruptive third party around here.
Indeed. All right, I'm doing a quick refresh to see what's changed.
But hang on.
It's still tied. It's 40.3% on both sides.
That's actually quite impressive.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Okay. Vote sword. Vote Agalog. I guess continue on with this.
Yes, that's right. I apologize. So the thing is, especially as you kind of continue to augment Talion's gear and to use my WoW words again, but to spec them out basically differently based on your playstyle, there's a considerable number of differences that can impact just how you approach the battlefield, even to begin with. How you're able to do crowd control, how you're able to fight against large groups, how you're able to attack captains more effectively. There's a lot of very significant changes you can put Talion through based on your playstyle, or even more so what you think is appropriate for the situation. Based on how the fort that you're attacking, you can go ahead and try and make sure you're resistant to certain things. Boy, I wish we could tell more. Oh my goodness! All right,
I'm gonna close it now.
Sword 1.
So I'm gonna do one more refresh actually, as people are finishing up. It's looking like it's sword.
Chat, you were unkind. I appreciate it.
Dagger only.
I just might win this challenge.
46 point. Okay, closing its sword. Sword is the official one. Oh man,
you guys were so nice to me. I like this. Okay, all right.
No sword. All right.
No sword. It's tough.
So that blue button, that Y button are looking pretty gross right now.
We should get like little caps to put over the keys we can't use or something.
Like Xbox controller caps. Right. That's actually. I mean, keycaps are fun. So it would be interesting to have one related to like a controller. All right. Where is this guy located? Warchief is located to the right. Cool. Gonna look with view location. I'm looking at the map. I'm forgetting where maps exist. Map. It's not the map again. Sorry.
I gotta say though, you were doing a great job with the throwing daggers before. Like that made a huge difference that I wish I had taken advantage of. That was the one I even thought of before I came in here, and I just totally failed on it. Plus the shanking. Like that was so good for building up your combo meter. Like that made a huge difference.
I mean, I'm expecting to do a little brutalizing as I go into this one too. like just so I can have that start of the combo.
Yeah.
And then start doing some stealth or some quick brands.
Yeah. I think the
That's the
brands
idea.
helped me a lot too. Just at least in terms of like, not even to really help you get any major kills done, but just to like break up the fight a little bit and kind of, you know, send different people in different directions.
Doesn't matter, but he's now my friend.
It's alright. You got 10 points for that.
Yeah, 10 points. From downtown.
Downtown.
10 points. New basketball rule.
She's on fire.
There we go. Just getting some friends.
You know, the thing is, though, at certain points, like, those guys could totally show back up.
Oh, totally.
You know, depending on how many guys you brand out in the open world in Shadow of Mordor, you can totally keep stumbling across them. So,
Oh, totally.
yeah.
I gotta start with JBJ Blaze. If you want to post your time for the Trial of Speed, I saw you say that. I'm not necessarily going to shout it out. I mean, if it's crazy below 115 that Geralt got, then maybe I'll mention it. But right now, whatever we get out of this, I think is how we'll do the shout outs kind of thing for the next time. Anyway, time to grab someone and hold a supporter. So what's the time that I have to beat? 5:10, but I don't get a sword. So that's the goal, 5:10, see how I do.
I mean, your strategy's sound.
Oh, I can blow up. Hold on, I'm gonna grab this.
I was going to say, yeah, there's an epic dagger rune. We should probably grab that.
It's just in the way, so why not? 33% chance an enemy near a stealth brand target will also be branded. That's awesome.
That's amazing for this.
Holy poops.
Yeah, oh man, you guys are already so decked out. Look at this.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see. Decreased knockback, 50 health on a stealth kill, elf shot on combat brand, ignite when hit with daggers. Gonna keep that one.
That's really good, yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of the poison one because right now I don't feel like I'm getting poisoned a lot.
Sure. Yeah.
But we're gonna do this one, stealth
That
brand.
makes sense. Some dude clubbed me with his poison weapon earlier, and I was like, I wonder why that didn't. Well, he must have missed.
There you go. That's what
Okay.
it is.
I should have really checked the runes too.
Prince of Karn, could you take a random Uruk and turn him into a captain without him killing you? I think you should tackle that one.
What was it? I'm sorry. I was also. Will Alistair Duncan be returning for his Celebrimbor role? Yeah. Alistair Duncan and Troy Baker are back to reprise their roles as Talion and Celebrimbor.
Oh, don't die!
Let's see.
Come on, friend. Everybody.
Could you take a random Uruk and turn him into a captain without him killing you? That is an interesting question. Because they've certainly got to have some sort of an accolade to push them forward. You know, the thing is...
Oh, I'm stuck.
So, for example, the guy that Jared's holding right now probably doesn't stand a great chance of becoming a captain. That is interesting. The other thing is, honestly, they're always working their way into the Nemesis system at any point. So pretty much everyone you see work their way in was some random Uruk. As they go through their own power struggles and everything, they certainly gain a lot of power.
Lampy's question. How much are they paying you to keep quiet? I'll double it. $1 million. Whoop.
Thunder X Sniper. Thank you very much. Noted.
Oh, it's dagger time.
Jared Rabadagacha.
Rabbit, I gotcha. My mark will sizzle, but you won't feel the pain. Making friends. Making friends. Help me, friends. Whoops, seduce.
All right.
Ah!
Oh, he's just...
I love that guy.
We should try and brand him.
Oh, that would be
Because
pretty
Defender
fun.
Captains, too, are really, really powerful allies. He's changed... No, that's a different guy. Okay. I was like, he's changed his mind.
Boop.
All right.
He's an instant
Nice.
kill.
Yeah.
Nice.
One and done. That's not bad.
All right. Remember, I'm allowed bow here, lovely people. Oh my goodness, am I going to do this in just a moment? I'm done.
Shut it
I'm
down.
done.
Shut it down, man.
2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Okay.
No sword.
All right. Okay, that's not bad.
Boom.
That's not bad. Here I am complaining about all the issues I'm having without a sword, and here swoops in Rabago like it's nothing.
Woo.
That's
Woo.
just-
I'm feeling pretty good, especially after my last performance on the last stream. I was like, I'm not doing very well.
Especially after I lobbied chat to try and get it easy on me too.
Oh man. Oh, shoot, the Brander 243.
243 is going to be a tough time to beat.
No sword.
GG.
GG.
Big GG's up in the chat. Jared got that handled, yeah.
Let's see. Whew. That was fun. That was good fun. Okay. So, should we do one that includes Wraith powers? But the problem is you might have everything but Wraith powers, right? Which does include the bow, and then debatably the dagger when it lights you on fire. So, but basically that would be like no dominating or branding.
Yeah, I guess no throwing daggers, because I guess that's a different... Because that's Celebrimbor's brace of daggers from his chest.
Exactly.
So none of that. But still using the Karn.
Jared Legolas Rabago. Thank you, Jameeb. That makes me feel
That's a
very
one.
good.
Oh, do I smell a Photoshop incoming?
Photoshop. Oh, I'm totally gonna be the gotcha orc Motsu. Like that's the one. That
I can
has
just
to
see the new Reddit header of just...
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, no ruins. Ruins. Gosh, my English. No ruins from Lemur.
No runes would actually be pretty interesting.
That would be an interesting one.
What about something like no runes and then remove combat prompts as well?
All right, so this is actually, we're going to do another normal vote first, and then while Andy's going at it, let's brainstorm together on something. So I'm going to back out. We need to collect all these like crazy good runes that are just existing all over the world.
No, Mark, we totally need to sit around and play the Shadow of Mordor in the streaming room for a little while. It's to collect the runes.
I like the idea of us changing the character for the other person because it's like a good sportsmanship moment.
Totally, yeah.
Like, at first when I made like change it, I was like, actually I'll change it for you too.
It's like that the first round of Charlie McDennis. Oof. Just gonna get real.
See, Epic MC Pixels. We're talking just about Shadow of War. Well, we can talk about Shadow of War.
Yeah, we can't wait to have more information for you guys, believe us, but we've certainly got some more information that we can hand out to you guys based on the questions we're asked. We've done a lot of internal brainstorming to do our best.
Alright. I kind of want to do Douche Rat.
Douche Rat, who please.
Oh,
look at this,
that's that guy!
Look at this adorable little slack jaw and everything.
Fear of betrayal, fear
Man,
of burning, fear of
he
shame.
lives up to his name.
Douche Rat who flees. I like Golem the Wicked, I think should be the one you go for.
Oh, that guy's got a mean snarl to him, too.
Ooh. Combat finishers and ranged attacks. Alright, lovely people.
I kind of like this guy. I don't know why.
I am going to set up the poll again. Regular poll votes for this one again. This one's going to be... But then let's brainstorm a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm very curious what options we'll have. Sword, bow, dagger. Poll is now open. Bam. Poll is officially open. For you guys, faster than it actually is for even me saying it. More weapons in Shadow of War, please. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Gamer? Yeah.
If Laptop is still around, there's so many... Like, I knew I was going to see you. You told me you were going to be here, man. Congratulations. You got the swords question. He's one of our Steam moderators.
Really?
So, yeah, one of our community Steam moderators.
Oh, hi.
He has been insisting he was going to give me a hard time. And at the beginning of the stream, if you saw me get a very awkward smile out of nowhere, it was because I knew he was going to be there.
There you go. Oh, Prince Karn. Thank you for saying nice beard. Appreciate it.
It is a nice beard, right? See, man? Every time I'm telling him how nice his beard is. I think last stream I actually mentioned that as well.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate
like the sort of
it.
thing I would say.
It's I'll actually be trimming it this weekend. So next stream that you guys see me, it'll be I'll look more boyish again.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
So fresh and so clean.
So fresh and clean. Perfect.
By just putting down his beard trimmer down like 2 notches, suddenly he like loses 12 years. It's just amazing. Yeah. He starts getting carded. It's just the weirdest thing.
Nah, I'm still carded. I don't look 40 yet, so you know how the rule is.
Yeah, I do. I haven't been carded in a long time.
You don't look 40, sexy man.
I have what I like to call nature's ID.
Nature's ID. That's funny.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like I'm just beating genetics to the punch, guys.
That's funny. Oh, man. All right, I saw one person do a dagger with an exclamation mark. It's exclamation mark, vote, then dagger. Or exclamation vote, and then the brand or whatnot. Not brand. Bow. Bow. Maybe brand eventually. Let's see. Can you go deeper into the fighting pit? Asks Panther17X. What is currently mentioned on the website for that DLC? Or was it? Or whatever was mentioned on the website specifically. I'm trying to recall exactly where it is what we can share with you. So, unfortunately, that's what we have to say. Let's see. I'm going to check 15 more seconds, but I'm going to check where it's gone.
I'm curious to see.
Refresh. Sword.
I knew it was coming. You know what? I got my one round where I actually got to use my sword. Chat, thank you very much for that, but I can understand your position on this. But if a few bow votes wanted to sneak in, that'd be okay.
A few bow votes? I mean, we got about 15 more seconds. I got a question from Billy asking about computer mods specifically. For Shadow of War. Don't have anything to say about that right now. It's, sorry for that one.
I am the Lizard King. If
Jared
Jared
walked
walked into my store, I would honestly card him.
I'm the Lizard... Sure. Okay.
I mean, luckily for him, he does have the card to be able to provide, so.
Mad Scarl J. How has Uruk versus Uruk combat improved?
Yeah,
so, since it's such a bigger part of the game, really we can only share is that it has improved, that there's a lot more moves, style things. You'll see more interesting combat between them. You'll see more specifically abilities that they're able to use. I mean, we had the example from Deplotter, where he talked about one of the classes that was able to throw down like a flash bomb and disappear, kind of thing. So, and then plus if you look at the guys who are in the extra trailer, who I can talk about more, summoning the dead, summoning beasts, burning people with giant flamethrower things like the Overlord had. So like, that combat is very different now, for sure.
Vote Aslar the Demolisher.
Let's see.
Banana Baby 1. That's a good vote. It's a very good vote. If only we could bring him with us, if not just spiritually.
Oh, let's see. Xenomad97. Guys, can we ever get to know what your favorite type of music is? Can you tell us? I'm kind of an oldies fan, so like 60s, 70s bands. So like Bob Dylan, a couple Beatles songs.
Yeah.
I mean, are always classics. Rolling Stones, Symphony for the Devil is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. It's weird, like, I know this is always a very generic answer, but it's like I typically listen to a little bit of everything, but I typically trend towards, like, being from Seattle, alternative rock is certainly a very big thing for us, so that's always been a big trend for me. But, like, recently I haven't been able to quit Run the Jewels. Like, RTJ3 is really good.
There you go.
It's really good. Listen to it if you haven't.
There you go.
With headphones on and your parents not in the room. Because, yeah, it's...
Oh, man. I'm also a chill step guy, so dubstep, that's like
Yeah.
ambient. Like, sit back. I love chill stuff. So, like,
man.
Zedia.
Yeah, like video game soundtracks too.
Ooh, it's a
we
good
were
one.
having a very good discussion about like the Hyperlight Drifter soundtrack and FTL and all that great stuff.
Beautiful
like,
stuff.
As far as work music goes,
It's a great one.
that and Hotline Miami. I'd be remiss if we didn't mention that.
Haven't listened to that one.
Yeah.
But before we get off on a completely different
Oh,
subjects,
you're right. I apologize.
Sword is the one that wins. 39.3% of the vote was Sword.
I respect your decision, chat.
So, no Sword. Ignore the X and Y button, good sir.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna do like last time. I'm just gonna remove. Well, I mean we'll see how effective I am.
Maybe they'll give you another vote like they
Maybe.
did for us both.
That's true.
It's possible.
All right, let's go track this fella.
Noah
down.
Goddess, will there be helmets for Talion? What I meant to ask. Oh, I'm sorry. Kept being a jerk about that. So the answer is there is sort of things that you can... So you can wear armor, right?
Yeah.
You've seen that. It really depends on the armor itself. So it's kind of like... When you look at the armor that is in the trailer and you see the armor set, you see the cloak, that is how you see it. There isn't a helmet-specific spot there. But that isn't necessarily saying yes or no to if something can go on one's head. There you go. Let's see. Necromantic theme, I like it. Ooh. What was that? Oh, that dubstep game that is, you played
Crypt the Necrodancer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I listen to that sometimes.
Does branding work for these guys? Does it kill?
Nope,
doesn't.
No, it does not.
Well, sorry, dude.
Throw 'em on.
Yeah.
See ya.
Off you go. All right, one down.
Let's see. Sergeant Ryder 411. Can you bring overlords into a battle with you? The thing is the overlord's an overlord because they are at the location. So if you remove them from being an overlord, they're not an overlord anymore. They're an overlord when they stay at their citadel or fortress or whatnot. So you can take the guy out of being an overlord and then become like a bodyguard or something like that, but not the other way around. Let's see, we saw the armor of the Grunt Uruks in the trailer. Do they look like this because of the Terror tribe or is it just default? Because it would be very cool if the armor of the Uruks also belongs to the tribe. You know, so whenever an Uruk comes into battle, there's actually kind of, it says this in the trailer, that they have a following based off of what Uruk that is. So like, with Aslar, a bunch of Olaghai came with them. With Ragdug, a bunch of mounted cavalry came with them. So the thing is that they're, depending on the tribe that the captain is from, that gang that goes with them is that similar looking tribe kind of thing. I'm not 100% sure on how the process of that works, but that is what is like they actually bring that gang with them kind of thing. So if they're a cavalry tribe, they're cavalry kind of thing. So is Deadeye resurrected by Zorg the Haunted? And so does he die when Zorg dies? He wouldn't die if Zorg died necessarily. You can use the bow. But I don't know the next to that answer. Oh, can't use that sword.
Random. Yeah, all right, cool.
Was that
excellent?
Oh, that wasn't the specific one. That was one of the ones we did kill. But that was.
Uh-oh. That's
your dude right there. You might want to turn that poison rune back on.
That's a good point, actually.
With a giant eagle save talent at some point. I don't know, Lemur Tickler. Love the name, by the way. It's ridiculous, but love it.
All right. It's weird thinking of how to navigate all this. Oh, jeez. All right, Talion. Stop getting shot for just like 2 seconds if you could.
Paragolan, can your orcs attack without you? I think the answer to that question is yes. I'm not 100% sure how you're asking it. But I believe the answer to that one would be yes.
Yes. All right, 2 branded captains. That's
Wow.
gonna help. That is going to help a lot.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
What?
Boy, this is
Jealous.
This is going well. All right, let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. can get a couple more brands if we can. You look like an archer who needs to be branded.
Aslar
Oh no, I lost it. Shoot.
Aslar Demolisher 6969. Don't forget to tap LT for throwing daggers. You got a device from Ridicus.
Good point.
That's a good one. And Aslar's question, can we brand the Balrog? No mention for that right now. You will fight the Balrog. That was for sure. How common are orcs with strong weapons like the flamethrower? McCower, I'm actually not sure how to answer that question for you.
Where did that captain that was running go? Yes!
Why did he die?
I think those captains I branded were able to just get to work.
Score?
Look at this. They're just going to town.
338. 338?
Oh man, it was the rune that let us brand someone who was next to us as well. I had like 4 guys in there.
That's right, because the stealth brand had a 33% chance of getting someone else.
See, I think taking wraith powers feels like a legitimately very hindering thing.
Jeez.
Like that made a huge difference. Thank you guys. All right, well, I do feel a little bit bad about this, but thanks for your hard work, gents.
What was the name of the guy you just killed again?
That was Golm the Wicked.
Golm the Wicked. Damn.
It took me about 3.
I thought it was like 338, 330.
I can live with that. Yeah, maybe call it just 340 to
340.
Be a little bit.
Okay. Golm the Wicked, 340, Nobo. Jeez, that was insane. Or like...
No sword, but I was able to... I gotta say, all those days playing a Necromancer in Diablo 2 is starting to really pay off. Like, this is... Gotta make them do the hard work whenever you can.
Change it to insert weapon here only vote.
Interesting. I like that a lot.
All right.
That's good. Okay. Andy the Brander.
All right.
That's cool. I like that.
That's a fun name.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on. Let me think about how we would do that. So, if we were to kill a guy and we just had daggers, then that would mean that we could grab people and drain them or dominate them. So we'd still have that ability. If we just had the bow, we could just shoot arrows.
I guess you could still shoulder check people, maybe?
Still shoulder check people.
Yeah, okay.
It sounds hard.
It does sound difficult.
It does sound difficult, because the sword is like, alright, you got executions and a lot of those things, but only
that
dagger.
Is super interesting. That is an interesting thought. I say we just give it a try.
Okay, we're going to give it a try.
Only dagger.
So we're going to have a switch. Whatever you vote is the thing we're allowed to use.
Yes.
So we're cutting out 2.
Yep, it is the one thing we are going to be stuck with.
It's the one thing we're allowed. That'd be a good one.
And Jared gets to start first.
Yeah. Also, I think this would be a good final thing that we're doing.
Yeah.
So this will be the last one. And, yeah, I think that'll be good.
Blorg the Tactician, obviously, has to be the decision here.
Blorg the Tactician.
Alright, he has his weaknesses, certainly. Vulnerable to self-finishers, as we all saw at the beginning of the stream, is certainly no guarantee you're going to land the kill, so...
That's the thing, yeah. Alright, let me set it up for you all.
So the ghouls won't be around to enrage him.
Alright.
I don't know, I feel like this guy's just... Alright. He's the only one we haven't killed, so we gotta put him up.
So, dagger, bow, and sword. Remember, the only one we can use is what you're voting right now.
I think we're gonna have to stick with Wraith Powers as the connective tissue.
Yeah, we're saving Wraith Powers right now, for sure.
Yeah, that Wraith Powers vote, we're totally gonna do that, chat.
I mean, that sounded like fun, but man, this is kind of be a tough one otherwise.
Bow and dagger are off to the races.
Thanks, everyone.
I feel like a bow only run would be cool, though. It's like I imagine the action movie where Talion just bursts to the door, shoulder checks again to the ground, and just like, yeah.
I mean, you have to drain to get those arrows back alive,
totally.
So that's understandable.
Yeah.
And so you can throw the daggers regardless of who you are, but you can't use the stabby stab.
Yep, totally. Yeah.
So that means if I grab someone, I can't shank kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
you can brand them in that scenario, which is good.
Yes, you can brand. Vote bow. Thanks.
Well, let's see.
Making an official Google Plus community from Thunder Sniper. It's an idea. I mean,
sure. Yeah, if it's a place that you guys gather, then we'll certainly make sure that we give it our attention.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Yeah.
Something like that could be a lot of fun. Boop. I'm checking the thing now, seeing how this goes. Well, it's really close between dagger and bow. Currently, dagger is at 48.8% and bow is at 43.8%.
So, chat, remember, this guy can be killed by stealth finishers pretty easily.
I can be.
So vote accordingly.
Yeah. So if you end up choosing dagger, that gives me the chance, and I have to basically stealth him. Is kind of where that is coming from. So that's sort of the situation you're putting us in.
Putting him in. Putting you in. To be clear, putting Jared in.
All right, you can change your vote again, and I'm giving you guys a couple more seconds to do that.
Yeah, let's see what this. If this is going to be our last one, I want to make sure we really give everyone in chat an opportunity.
Bo is suddenly winning.
Bo is suddenly winning.
You guys suck. Actually, honestly, I'm really excited how this goes. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That is funny, though. Thanks, Andy. Thank you.
You know, I don't know. I had to make sure they had the information. That's my job, is providing them with all the intel I possibly can. So
it's tied between Dagger and Bo now, though.
I like it. Invalid voters and sword voters, pick a side.
Sword voters and invalid voters, you got to choose your side, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do it. You haven't.
We appreciate you wanting to offer Jared up the sword and everything. However, now is the time to make your voice heard.
Now is the time. Okay, I'm gonna check again.
Right, yeah,
I'm super excited.
I'm sitting there like expecting it to update.
It's still tied.
Still tied.
You guys tied the same. It was 45-45. Now it's 46-46.
Jared, we're gonna make this. Well, I mean, I don't know. There's no guarantee that you will survive this challenge, but I'm perfectly okay with that.
Dagger is now extremely in the winning.
All right.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But I'm not closing it quite yet because it's 15 seconds for you guys, so it's another like 10 seconds.
Although when you hear him get to 0 is when it will actually.
Yeah, when you guys hear it get to 0. Oh God, it keeps changing.
This is really suspenseful.
What? Oh man.
Now the Bo is in the lead, by the way, at 47.4%.
All right, I'm calling it at this. It's Bo. It's Bo. I can
Bo.
use the Bo. I'm calling it at this.
All right, you've taken away his ability to do the one-hit kill with the stealth finishers. He has the bow, so I suppose you can still mount a Caragor
I
and
love
trigger
you,
that fear.
and I hate you. Oh man. Close pull. Poof. Poof. Alright, I'm going after this guy. Thank you for reminding me about that Caragor thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Right here, this is the one, right? Yeah, Blorg.
I believe, is that him? Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that's him. Alright.
Oh, Blorg.
Blorg. Blorg sounds like a curse, like, oh, Blorg. Look, Caragors.
I was going to say, it's also a lovely day here in Mordor. A nice light rain, a new dune.
Caragor, Caragor. Help me out, you're my Caragor.
Oh, hey, another.
Alright, I'm just like, I don't touch anything except A and B right now.
You kind of have to, you know? Like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
so easy just to fall in that trap. Because, like, all three
Gosh.
weapons are really flexible and fun to use.
Jeez.
And those the sword execution animations, as I believe I've
totally.
been on record as saying many times, makes me personally terrified of our animators.
Oh,
we
yeah.
play soccer with some of them as well, and I'm like, I'm so happy you're on my team. You guys are terrifying.
Totally. Oh, great, I gotta defeat bodyguards before I can fight them.
That'll be easy.
Ugh. Have you guys played much Shadow of War? Green Arrow 525. You know, we actually have access to the game because we need to make sure that we're aware. Where'd my Caragor go? Caragorgy?
He was like, you are on your own, peace.
Oh, I gotta
Feldouche is back, huh?
Feldouche. How do I kill Feldouche again?
Like with anything,
Stealth.
I think.
Yes. All right.
Stealth. He's
Feldouche
also
is
in the fear
getting-
of Caragors, though.
Well, he's getting an aerial attack right now, Feldouche. No, he's not. He's a bow guy. No!
Actually, Brandon, maybe? Was he
Yeah.
vulnerable to stealth?
I can check
Or,
that again.
pardon me, it's branding.
Let's see. If he's vulnerable to stealth finishers,
Stealth.
branding would work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and range attacks. So actually, I can take him out in a single hit too.
All right, cool.
So actually, there was a comment of that I think is pretty fun. So since I can only use dagger right now, the dagger has totally expanded in what we're capable of doing with Shadow of War as well. And I mean, it's like. I'm trying to think of a good example of an ability that we can kind of
Yeah, you know, the thing is, you guys got a really good taste of it during the gameplay reveal when we were able to put that out, when he was able to, when Talion snuck up
Yep.
behind those two snipers, and... Nice, okay, good. It makes a big difference having those guys.
All right, here we go. Oh, actually, no, wait, I don't want to do that. Oh!
Hello.
Nope.
Awkward.
Nope. All right, here we go. Just dagger it up until I get enough to start super branding people. Ow! Untouchable is my mission?
Oh, you had to kill them without being hit?
No.
All right, well, you have the bow only, so I suppose that unlocks a degree of flexibility in terms of just how you approach it. It's not bad. Just for good measure.
I am upset. I am
Taking it out on that
disappointed.
poor Uruk.
I am disappointed. Jeez.
All right.
Here we go. Try to.
I don't want to say the clock's ticking, but...
Challenge Blorg the Tactician by not taking damage.
Not taking damage.
Oh, maybe I don't have to take out this guy specifically.
Prove no weapon can touch
Prove no weapon can touch us.
Boy, not having counter. It was bow, yes, GG Knife Master, correct.
0-20 kill Urix without taking damage. Oh, okay.
Just sit up top and just start picking them off.
Yeah, that sounds like the plan. Is I'm just going to be picking people off.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Up we go again. Thank you, Megger. I appreciate it.
You can do it, Jared. You were darn right. And a 1.
1. Oh man, it's already been 2 minutes? Jeez. And 2.
I thought the bow was banned, or it was the dagger. No, we voted to make it so the Amon 117, this time around, we changed the vote to make it to be the one weapon you can use.
Right.
Someone in chat suggested, I apologize, I forgot the name, but it struck me as a really good idea pretty much immediately.
Right. The thing is, the reason we didn't do it originally was this thought process that it was going to be hard. It's like very basic thought process. It would be tough. So I'm gonna get these Graug to show up, or Graug, excuse me, the Kurgers, because if I'm able to do this, actually,
You were hit? Oh, I see your blood splattering. One of the Karagors bit you when you came down. You got your Karagor though.
I am upset. I am disappointed.
All right.
Anyone wants old Hercules? Disappointed. Oh,
You
man.
ruined my love to be untouchable. We're so sorry. We're trying our best. When we're letting us down, just I guess you can remind yourself of this little fella right here, our friendly little corgi.
Thanks, Corgi friends.
Yeah, thank you.
I got a question from JDV, who was referring to where do your garrisons of orcs stay. So it's kind of like the idea of where they exist throughout the world. So it's not necessarily staying in a garrison, kind of thing. The fortresses are where they hang, if they're going to hang in a place.
Make your mind up, Lothariel.
Glitch
Well,
in the Matrix,
off we go,
everybody.
yeah.
Glitch in the Matrix. It happens.
Did I miss anything fun? Beard killies you got here right on time.
I was going to say beard chilies. Alright, boop.
Alright, 1 down.
Alright, I'm actually going to I'm going to drop down, because I need to, start draining some dudes.
Mm-hmm. Poor guy sweeping the ruins. I remember you and Mark mentioning that last week too. It's like, just sweep it anyway.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a human.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, human. So
I
I'm
never take that well.
as far as traps go, since I have to use traps to make those drop, I'm actually making the decision to grab him. Okay.
Oh, what? The shield. He just wanted to get that shield in the way, man. He body blocked you out.
This has been my 3rd attempt at that.
Yes. 4 minutes and 30 seconds, Jared.
Jeez. This was a bad idea. You came up with a bad idea, you jerk. Oh, man.
Not being able to counter is tough.
Fire Slice. So I see this question a lot. When is the next gameplay? We can't give you guys specific dates for the next gameplay. We can talk about the fact that in April we will have more Shadow of War stuff to talk about.
Is there a Graug over there?
Is there?
He may be gone.
Is there? Nabs 2099. Will PS4 version have less features than PS4 Pro, Xbox Scorpio, those kind of questions? The thing is, we care about every single thing. They're all going to be very good experiences.
They're all going to be great. The thing is, here at Monolith, we have the huge advantage of having a team internally that makes our engine for us, and so we're able to look very clearly at every single platform and make sure we get the best or the most out of each one. So yeah, you're going to have a great experience no matter what platform you play on.
I'm so upset still.
just the sad murdering of Eric's fine. Oh my goodness.
Thanks for finding a way to make orcs murdering not fun anymore.
I'm just doing this because you guys want me to.
It's not my job, okay? Okay. Alright, this is the
April
one.
is tomorrow, so tomorrow.
This is the one. This is it.
Just got back from work. I did join you guys. Thanks, Buffer the Dwarf. Thank you very much for joining us, man.
It's actually a total joy to see you here. I hurt only humans in that. Ugh.
Increases all bow damage by 100% when Talion's health is below 25.
Hey,
This
Zappa.
guy! Has he been waiting at this exact spot since we were last here?
I guess.
He really, really just cannot drop it. He's like, but I want to be your nemesis.
Zathra, I can't do anything to you, really, okay?
We're out of focus. We're having a tough time.
I'm gonna get hurt, and then people are gonna get angry at me, and then they're gonna be like, hey man, you got hurt, we can't come out yet. And I've only killed one person.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I thought he said nuts. It's like, dude.
It's like, wow, what a direct insult.
Also
a little
Lothario.
off tone, yeah.
No, it's an orc.
This is all too much bother. You pie next.
He's about to use film weapons in Shadow of War. Secrets, keeping secrets. Oh, come on. I've killed one still. And you all suck.
We need to find an explosive barrel somewhere.
This is a real tough one.
Yeah.
This is because of this combination.
Yep.
It's pretty rough. It's pretty corgi. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
Out of elf shot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I didn't want to jump down. Didn't want to just la la la
very
la
awkward.
la 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 jump.
Whenever I see that little throwing weapon icon, I'm like, oh geez, it's about to happen again.
Yeah. Alright. What we need to do is just brand someone from the sky.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yes.
Alright, it's been 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Let's try and find some archers up top too who can maybe start putting down guys for us.
Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah.
They're all going to be on the other side for me to do that. Is combat more realistic? And will you be able to wound your enemies by chopping off their limbs? So there is limb chopping off actually.
Yeah.
There are executions in the trailer. You can see that happening. Zathra, good for you.
Yeah. Bye.
Hey everybody, gonna go over here now. And then there was another question that you said, more realistic. I mean, as realistic as orc throwing or sliding down on a shield, like as Legolas in the movie did, kind of thing. Like, I mean, that's not exactly realistic.
I
but
mean, it's an action game, you know?
Yeah, like as realistic as that, I guess. Like what we're doing right now, kind of that sort of thing. Oh, there are orcs out there. Okay.
Alright, they lost track of you.
Alright. Oh, here. Yeah, come on, friend. Yeah!
Here we go.
Gonna get some stuff back.
Thank you much.
Gonna get some stuff back. Alright.
Get away. Oh, alright.
Head shots. Body shot.
The turn into right in his chin.
He has.
Whoop.
He had enough chins.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, we're gonna leave. We're gonna get out of here.
Okay, we're at 7 and 20. We're at 7 and 20.
7 of 20? Gosh. Will there be non-mythic gear, says Noah Goddess. What do you mean by non-mythic gear?
Like, at least in terms of, I guess, their quality, yeah, there's a huge variety of gear, both in terms of their diversity of the set and the quality. So.
Right. So it'll be like, I guess think about it like with the runes thing, you'd have epic runes and non-epic runes and that kind of thing.
Certainly, yeah.
You can have that type of gear connection as well.
Can summonable mounts be summonable everywhere? You know, the summoning amount thing that you guys saw in the trailer is actually
Didn't mean to
that
jump
worked out
off,
well.
I read chat!
Oh, jeez. I mean, it's one of Talion's abilities. So based on the scenario you're in, calling it in is a really strategic choice. Based on, based on where you're at in the game, you can certainly have a lot of options available to do. That being one of them.
Climb!
Oh no, the weapon rack! The weapon rack!
The weapon rack! Climb!
Oh dear.
Why are you climbing?
Lothariel.
Lothario!
Oh, there's nothing to grab onto.
Lothario! Gotta be my friend here.
All right, Jared, you got this. Oh, you got this.
Back
you got
to the
this.
happy
Perfect.
safety.
Yep, there
All
we
right,
go.
if I get hit again before we get it off, I'm just gonna say I didn't make it, and then it's switch over to Andy. Like, this has gone on too long.
This has gone on long enough.
Okay, we're moving. All right, I think we're losing sight of them.
Yep.
I'm out of elf shot. Oh goody. All right. Here we go. Cool. Just one guy up here. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Tomorrow's April. Can we expect reveals tomorrow? I can tell you April is all I can give you, good person. Who said that? What kind of mounts will we have, says Crank Lynch? So for whatever reason, Automod caught you, but I'm reading that one. I mean, you see the Drake. You see Caragors. You see that, I think that's... I mean, can we talk about things that are returning?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine so. I mean, certainly there's a lot that you saw in the trailer as well, at least in terms of Caragors. They've had a lot of improvements done to them. You can now have just yourself or other captains in the world with armored Caragors and everything, which can make a huge difference. So, and plus riding one of those into battle and using okay, all right. I was like, someone's gonna throw something, man. This is gonna get... It's gonna be bad.
It's actually a little warm in the room, and I started feeling like I was hyperventilating after that. I got a little dizzy.
It is warm in the room, though. He's correct.
Deep breathing. All right, I got 9 more to go.
Yep. There's so many runes on the map. I just realized. It's a significant number of bow runes, including an epic one we didn't pick up.
I was about to stab him. I like straight up was like, yeah.
Easy. Yeah. All right, that counts.
All right. Hopefully that gets enough more. Fireball. Where are we at right now?
15.
20.
So drain him again.
Fun fact, you can redrain your friends.
And also, too, if you drain him one more time, see when the bar goes, instead of from going white from right to left, when it's going red from left to right, that means you're going to kill him that time. So,
which is a good thing to know.
Yeah.
All right, friends, don't throw spears. Oh, no.
So close. So close.
I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I just didn't make it. I just did not make it. I am calling that.
Sorry. I apologize again, Chad. I wasn't making... It's really... That was really suspenseful. Oh, man.
How different is Overlord combat?
Watching Jared do this is way too entertaining.
They're big and you can slide under. No, it's really fun. I'm just annoyed from that. It's kind of different. If you imagine when you fight larger creatures here, you know, it's kind of like they're so big and strong, you've got to avoid them in new ways, and they fight differently than a smaller one. So kind of the way that the shield guy you have to be jumping over, something like that kind of exists with Ologs as well.
Yeah, you'll have to certainly adapt a lot of new strategies.
Close yet,
They're not easy, man. I remember the first time I fought one, and I was like, I got this. And my first swing on him, he just stood there and was like, whoa, what is this? And I was like,
yeah,
that's right. Our designers are terrifying. Understood.
Oh, totally. Great Nick, listen to Monolith I've grown like that. Thanks, Great Nick. TT Life or TT Gaming, thanks, thank you, I appreciate it. Do you want him to try the exact same thing?
I can give it a try.
The exact same one, but we're gonna start the timer over.
That's fair.
All right, we're gonna do a fast vote. 1 for him does the exact same thing, only bow, exact same guy. 0s for you guys want to do a different vote. 1s for that you want him to do the exact same thing. 0s are that it's gonna be a different.
I'm curious to see. It's already April in Germany.
Well,
hey, welcome to the stream from Germany.
We just have a scroll.
Oh man, I feel like everyone's got their mind made up pretty quickly on this one.
1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 pi.
Tiger Stripe. I thought you were on my side, man. What is this?
Thanks, Tiger.
I'm gonna remember that.
Cool cake. Please tell me you can ride spiders. You can step on spiders.
They're squishy. They remain squishy.
Will the creatures from Lord of the Hunt DLC be returning and we'll be able to brand them, please? Nightshade 1031. Nothing to add for that one.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about in terms of how the open world interacts with just the Nemesis system and the missions within it, and how your captains and everything, your overlords are in there, and how that affects the region all the way down to a T. And we have a lot more information coming on that soon, so we just don't want to spoil anything for you guys right now.
Oh, I chose the wrong thing. Sorry, everybody, I chose the wrong thing. Sorry. It's so it turns out that when you do, oh no, that's story mode.
So this is Hirgon.
Hey everybody, here's Hirgon. So the problem that I ran into is when you do the test of speed over again, it actually goes, hey, this is the same save. And I'm like, it's not the same save. I don't want the same save. I want to do Andy replay the thing. Will there be werewolves like from the first age in Shadow of War? No comment right now. What a cool question.
That's a cool question.
Well done for diving into the lore.
Yeah.
Gotta say, like, good
That's one thing that I've loved too, just ever since even Shadow of Mordor. You know, the Shadow of Mordor Wikia community was just so much fun to just like watch them kind of dig into the information and find all the loose ends, and especially when the game released, like digging through all the appendices and finding all the little Easter eggs we'd hidden in there. There's a lot of really dedicated folks out there, man. It's great.
There you go. So well done for digging into that. We had Beast of Mideast. Yeah, I think it's a Beast of Mideast. I like the name. That was you wanted to see all my trophies and things. It's this is actually specifically a PC version of the game, so no trophies showing. All right, here you go. You got the same guy. What was the name of the person again?
I think it was.
Oh, shoot, as we fought Golem.
Wasn't it left one?
Blorg.
It was our friend Blorg.
Blorg. There
Challenge
you go.
Blorg by not taking damage.
Only bows, buddy.
With just the bow. Okay, I've kind of got my strategy worked out in my head, but I'm curious to see just how effective it was, because I also feel like you did a really good job on how to approach it there.
Man.
So this where's Blorg at?
I
don't think I marked him. Yeah.
Let's see.
All right, Blorgenstein, where you at? Oh, there he is.
Let's see. I had a question that I wanted to answer that was from Aslar again. Before I get to you guys, in Shadow of Mordor, Warchiefs were in danger of being usurped by captains or their bodyguards unless they play or initiated the betrayal. Overlords and Warchiefs be attacked by their own subordinates in Shadow of War. So as I understand it now, it's the same way. It's where you tell them when to go, kind of thing. I think that is actually an important mechanic. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I believe that's the thing because I haven't experienced any other way in that regard. Will you be able to interact with your orcs like in Witcher 3? I haven't had orcs in Witcher 3 yet, so I don't know how to answer that question. And then Aslar, the question, how do fortresses upgrade? Well, I think I'm going to leave it at they do. That you can upgrade them.
Yeah, as they grow in power, and as you certainly add stronger warchiefs to it, you will absolutely see that reflected within the fort.
Misty 13, will there be orcs with mystic powers? Yeah, if you consider raising the dead mystic powers, totally. You sly tyke. Noah Goddess, what will be in the next stream? You will see, good person. Have it. You dirty tark.
Alright. Let's go ahead.
I feel unintelligent.
I'm gonna go down here and go ahead. It's alright, man. The traps are very circumstantial.
Do orcs digivolve? It only matters if you give them enough experience points, but then they go back in their Pokeballs. But with the power of courage and love, they can digimorph together.
They teach us, we teach you.
Digimon. It's not how that song went.
I was gonna say, yeah, we are just mashing everything
Digimon, Digimon. That was how that went.
Digimon are the champions.
And he just killed Jared's dreams from Monolithic Troop. I have dreams that aren't inside. No, I don't. No.
Alright, Seregost. Go ahead and... Did I? Yeah, I dropped that. Okay.
What happens when you clear all captains, Warchief, and Overlord in a stronghold, Citadel, then attack with your army?
Don't try and...
Darksworn Panda.
That's not... Alright, look. You run, you die.
Monolith, if you exit from... This is from the Lily. If you execute an enemy by cutting off their limbs, can they cheat death and come back with, say, a peg leg?
They will be scarred by their battle.
Yeah, that's actually... That stop was me going over with the... Did we talk about that? Yes, we did. Yes. Take off an arm? It's an arm. There you go. It has a little peg leg or whatever. We have more now because it used to be just the arm. Oh, actually, no, we had peg legs in this one.
Yeah.
We just fought a guy with peg leg. Yeah.
Oh, you jerks beating up on a Seregost.
I want to die horribly and consistently, says Full Metal Viking, in Shadow of War hard mode. Well, you can. That's free for you.
Alright, I'm going to be
9
really
of 20
dumb
have been
here.
taken out. 9 of 20 have been taken out.
Oh, jeez. Alright, come on now.
Beastmaster. Wow, that face. Whenever they're on a Seregost, is always the funniest face.
Easy.
Like Lothario's like every time. That like terrifying.
All right.
Electric Pants. Can we play as orcs? No comment. Will your followers have as many equipment slots as Talion? Raider Network. Followers don't have slots like Talion does. You don't change out their equipment in the same way. That's actually been asked a few times. Orcs they know how to dress themselves basically. So they will come with their own weapons based off of their preferences.
Yeah, when you recruit them, you're recruiting them for their skill set.
Right. I mean, it's like, there's no uniforms quite. I mean, there's blue uniforms,
sure,
but that's about the extent. Let's see. So I'm going to mention this because I see Tinker Mark mentioned it in chat, so I'm going to bring it up. The comment was, are your fortresses attacked? Yes, they are. Their fortresses will be attacked, and you will create defenses to prevent the attacks. So you play siege missions and defense missions. I don't know why I had 2 fingers. I can't. 3 minutes and 25 seconds. I had.
What was your time again, Jared?
It was like 4. I think I died 4 times.
Chad, can you remind us? Do you remember?
No, don't remind him. Tell him I did it in 30 seconds.
Just this field of 30 seconds.
Lemur Tickler, what are the legal repercussions for us just telling you everything? If you're actually curious about the marketing processes of a studio, it's actually involved. It's pretty interesting. That would be an interesting stream to talk about, the back end, kind of what goes into our thoughts, and I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, the thing is, there's a lot of people working very, very hard to bring all this stuff to you all the time.
Oh!
Nope, I'm using my fist. Use his fist. It was just a Shadow Strike, not a Shadow Strike kill. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm ready.
You brought the same thing I brought earlier, where I started using daggers and all these things. You're like, that's right, use your fist.
Mm-hmm. Just give him the old
Shadow Strike.
Give him the old Celebrimbor backhand. Oh yeah.
God damn it.
There's a reason we keep that around.
God damn it.
We're not in the business of taking abilities away from you. okay, now I need 3 more guys to kill, and I've got all these like Seregors roaming around doing the murdering. Oh, hey, there's one.
That might be a human.
That would be very unfortunate.
And see, Prince Karn, when an Uruk or Captain Warchief in an army betrays you, how do your other Captain's Warchiefs react? It depends on how they betray you. So, in the same way that if you're just like going into a siege and they've betrayed you at some point, then like Mozu, he's gonna just shoot the dude. But it kind of depends on the how. So, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I forgot. I literally in that moment completely forgot. I was so excited.
You lorded over me for a moment.
I'm not even gonna give myself a chance to get off free with that one. That was for just a brief moment there.
Go again.
I was like
test of speed.
I was like, I'm gonna just murder this guy. I'm so like he was on his own and everything, and I was like, we're at 18. This is gonna be flashy, and then I'm gonna go brand some guy. What did I do?
Oh man.
That is embarrassing. That is so embarrassing.
Everybody with me, slow clap.
Please, yeah. Corgi friend is disappointed.
Slow clap in chat is asterisk, slow clap asterisk.
All right, we are gonna. I am so
actually
embarrassed right now.
No, you shadow. The reason I got so into that was because of when you shadow striked and you punched it. I felt like such a plebe. I was like, Jared's dreams are revitalized. Slow clap.
Slow clap.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. Slow clap.
All right. This one's it's harder than it looks. So
oh,
Christian,
man.
This is a tough challenge. I got to give you guys credit. You guys you're really putting us to the test.
This is a tough. Also, guys. So I think actually,
Bow only.
this might be the fun thing. Gotcha. Thanks, Beast Mideast. Beast of Mideast. I love it. I love all the slow claps, everybody. Thank you. So. At the end of the stream, I'm going to call out a couple of the scores that I think we should do for you guys to try. And I think I'm going to do 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the idea of doing a no-sword Hoshu the Brander, beating 2 minutes and 43 seconds, because that was fast.
Sure.
I'm proud of that.
Yeah, the Hoshu the Brander will only be for us. I think when they generate a new save file, they'll get a different set of captains.
Not in the test of speed.
Oh, okay.
Which is why we did this.
That's right, my mistake.
No worries.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, which is why we chose it.
Yeah.
But I think only Bo for Golem the Wicked in Test of Speed and putting in times, that's gonna be sweet. I love Big D money, slow clap to the power of 2. I like it.
I deserve that.
Yeah.
I deserve that.
Everybody, thank you for joining in. Andy is absolutely one of the best people I've ever met in my life. So thank you for letting me make the fun.
It's like I didn't even think. I was like, I remember when you reacted like that, and I was like, what do you... Oh, that's what you mean, huh?
Honestly, I feel like you're going to do this because your strat was on point.
Yeah.
And so when I watched you do that, I was like, oh god, I feel like an idiot because of how well you planned that. So well done, man.
I'm hoping, too, to get these guys working for me a little bit. Like, I've got 3 archers now around the fort that I'm going to let them hopefully start picking guys off.
Right.
I'm going to drop Seregors again, and I'm going to try and brand them as much as I can throughout the process, just because I felt like that worked out pretty well. You know, when they get a kill when you've branded them, you get credit for it, actually.
Right.
I want to keep
that is true.
Around.
Now, I got a question for you that's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, this particular question was a lore question that was a test, actually.
Sure.
I'm going to see who said it. I think it was...
Interesting.
I'm going to say the question because you will likely know it.
I hope so.
Who is Melkor?
Who was Melkor? Oh, he was basically Sauron's boss. He was one of the first.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Now
God, I'm trying to remember the difference between Maiar and Valar, because on stream all of a sudden I can't remember the difference between my basic nouns.
So the Maiar is like Gandalf, right? Chat, remind me in that one. Maiar is like Gandalf, and then the Anar was actually Malkar. I think that was how that went.
Melkor and Uma and all those big guys like that. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm going to
stab.
Nope.
Don't stab.
All right, and
Cool Cake 111 or 11. How do you get the test of speed? This is from the DLC of the Game of the Year edition, which is sometimes like $5, and probably even cheaper if you just buy the DLC somewhere like $1. So if you go ahead and look for that, that Hellbat was sweet in the shadow for that moment. That was really cool looking. So creator of Morgoth, well done, Tinkermark. Maiar is indeed Gandalf, except Gandalf is also a Staria wizard, right?
That's it. Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, Beard Killies, Andy, you're one of the few to get my name right. Will the Blue Wizards pop up this game? Beard Killies, no answer. Andy, hey!
Hey, how's it going, Beard Killies? Very happy to be the first one to actually get that locked down. Is it? Do you get chilies a lot? Is that
Beard Chili? I thought it was like Chili Beards or like Spicy Beard.
Man, these Caragors have been doing a lot of work already. Unfortunately, it hasn't been on
10
my
of
behalf.
20.
All right, we're making good progress. Chat, I'm not gonna let you down again. I promise.
Jaded Darkness, how much longer are we streaming for? This is the last like attempt that we're doing. And so if he stabs someone, then we're gonna cut it there.
Not happening again.
Yeah.
All right.
That kind of thing. But
right,
that's and then I think I'm gonna talk a little bit about how we're gonna do the challenge thing again. Because honestly, being able to kill someone without or just using a bow is a little bit harder to prove. So I'm imagining that I'm gonna say like a video or something is kind of the way that I'll do that. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good set. Well, because a couple of you guys sent URLs from YouTube, and for those of you who play on console, you can actually Xbox One and PlayStation 4 both have a film capability. Can captains have pets like Hellhawks? They can have Caragors. I mean, is that a pet? Man, look at your little army of Caragors.
I know, man. It's great. These guys are getting to work. They're racking up tons of kills for me. I'm back at 15 already again.
Slaric,
so.
did I miss Andy taking off his glasses? Do it slow and beautifully.
That's just...
Take a pause moment. Don't want to get hit.
That's right, sorry. And I don't want to lose any more time.
Ready? Ready?
It's always that thing where when you see someone without glasses on for the first time, and it's like, I feel like your eyes look really small now. Now I have to be able to see the screen again, Chad.
I actually cannot see anything when I take off my glasses.
That's right. I believe you described it like Velma and Scooby Doo, and it's like she's doing that maneuver.
I'm straight up Velma. If we turned off the lights, I'd
be done. Yeah.
Damn, says GG Knife Master. You beautiful man. Pure magic's the Stagger Stripe.
Pure magic.
I love it. Let's see. Aslar Twitter. Here, my question is: will be there trench warfare and Shadow of War? Are you going into World War I with us now? Because,
It's a brand. It's a brand. I promise it's a brand. It's a brand. I promise it's a brand, yeah. It's a mistake far too shameful to make it twice.
Massieth, you are by. Let's see, is there only going to be the creatures of Mordor, or is there going to be humans since the Easterlings inherited him, not just Gondor? You have seen a certain character in the announced trailer who is of generally a different race of some Gondorians. Maybe there's a story there, maybe there's not. But thought I would share that.
Some good maybes, yeah.
Some maybes.
Yeah.
The Amon 117, lol, that was close. Yeah, that felt really close. Gosh. Eat of the Owl. I saw you answer this, or ask this question a bunch, so I'm going to get to it now. Oh, man, you just disappeared. You were talking about will you be able to change the color of a sword glow like runes that you currently have equipped. The thing is, maybe. The thing is, I'm going to go with a maybe on that one because that's an interesting question. Because you get different swords, right? And the swords, like the armor, will look. You got to it.
I was going to say, I think his buddy's also already terrified of Caragors.
Nice.
Like he's already green. Either that, or he's just. Let's take a look here.
But like the swords will look different. So you'll have one with a pommel, one without a, like one that has a guard, one that's just like not kind of thing. So those will change. In the same way, like that.
What was your deal again? Stealth finishers. Okay.
You can't use it. You can't use it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I'm so glad I brought that up.
Thank you.
But you can use Caragors.
Oh, Feldouche. You fought hard for me, buddy. I appreciate it.
Can captains betray you in the middle of war? Darkman 1770. Captains will betray you at the best time to be betrayed. For them. Or for you. I don't know exactly what that would be.
Fear of Caragors. That's right. Okay. Let's go ahead.
Could you be friends with an orc? Could he call you a nickname? I mean, all right, I'm going to let that slide, but technically you should use the bow on that.
Okay, all right. Fair enough.
I mean,
fair enough.
I even made a joke that's how I was doing that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, look at me using the bow here. I'm going to let that slide because I want to see it done.
Normal Shadow Strike again.
It's a punch.
And hopefully a brand. Oh, man, no, it didn't work. Oh, that's right, I can be hit now.
You can be hit now.
Okay.
You can be hit now.
Wait.
Troy Baker voice Tugog in Flame of War? It sounds a lot like his take on the Joker. Epic Raccoon 2915. Troy Baker is Talion. I actually don't know if he's any other voices.
Yeah, that's a good question. I actually don't know.
But that reaction.
No, he's escaping.
He's escaping? Oh,
yeah.
If he's escaped, that's a done. You better
you
catch that guy.
Oh, jeez. Okay, alright.
Can you change the difficulty mid-game, or are you locked in when you start save? You know, I'm actually not 100% on that one.
Out of the way, fellas. I got places to be.
Jump over him.
Nope. Come on.
Zune the Grim escaped.
Don't care about him. I want his boss. I want his boss so bad. He's going down.
Oh, man. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't know about the, but I do like that Orc's personality. I think it's really fun. Oh, go get him.
Come on, Blord.
Jeez. You gotta find some rocks to jump over. This would be a pretty interesting...
There we go.
Oh, you see him. Remember, you gotta shoot him.
Yep.
Gotta shoot.
I'm gonna pin that leg and just
I would
start
like to know
riddling
more
his
about-
face.
I would like to know about the beasts in different regions. Do you guys know anything about the variety of beasts in the region, and will beasts from Lord of the Hunt DLC be in the game? Anything you can mention? So, you know we do have more beasts. We mentioned that there's the Drake. There is there's returning beasts of the Caragor and the like. There are going to be new ones too. And yeah, I'm trying to think of how to share that really. Remember, you can toss a bow. I'm like, never mind. I was like, are daggers tossing okay? But you can get hit. You can get hit.
I just wanted to avoid it.
I just wanted to push it. I want to Massieth. Oh man, it's sweet. It's a lot of fun. Oh.
This is super close. I just need to get some more focus.
8 minutes and 32 seconds.
Come on now. Oh yeah, run by the fire. Run by the fire. That would be perfect. Run by the fire.
He's not done yet.
Yes, he is.
Yeah! Hey! High fives on that one.
Well done. All right.
Oh!
Well done. Oh, hi everyone.
8:45.
That was harder than it looked.
Oh man.
That was really, really challenging. It hit the end there when I was running low on focus, where I was thinking to myself,
oh man.
I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this guy. Like,
Hey,
he's really
so intense. Hey, good job, Andy.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, what was the name of this guy? Golm the Wicked.
I believe that was Blorg the Tactician.
Blorg?
That was our friend Blorg the Tactician.
Blorg at 8:45. No, only bow.
Bar for the Dwarf. How long will you be doing streams for on Fridays? Letting it and keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Our plan is actually to keep going, pretty much every single week.
And something as we're going to start having different variety of streams
Best
as
time
well.
to say gotcha.
Gotcha.
Haze Live. What a missed opportunity. I'm never going to forgive myself for that.
Gotcha. Anyway, it happens. And my time was better, says Mark.
Excuse us?
Face shaking.
Excuse us, Tinker Mark?
Face shaking. All right, so this is how we're going to do this. All right, so there are going to be two specific things, because there are two ways to do this. The first thing that we're going to do is for Hoshu the Brander. So in the Trial of Speed, there was a gentleman named Hoshu. Go ahead and bring up Hoshu. Hoshu the Brander. With no sword. No sword, so no Shadow Strike where you sword, no using the Y button, no X button.
Yep.
Hoshu the Brander, 2 minutes and 43 seconds. If you can beat that, we give you a shout out. However, I expect to see a little video of it because I want to be able to approve it. And I mean, that's kind of the idea. Yeah, a little video, and then I'll watch through and do that.
Jared has standards.
I have standards.
Yeah.
So the next thing, and this is the tough one, which is Blorg on the Test of Speed. Blorg, which we just killed. Blorg the Tactician. Look at his face.
Or what's left of it.
Or what's left of it, seriously. Only bow. Or branding and that one fist punch that he did.
That's right.
8 minutes.
Wraith abilities being...
Wraith abilities are allowed.
Yeah.
Bow, Wraith abilities, 8 minutes and 45 seconds. I repeat again. Blorg, only bow, 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Versus Hoshu, 2:43, no sword. Alright, can you give us an estimate of how many new voice lines we have for the Uryx and Spritz card? I actually asked that question once, and they said, don't ask that question to me. And I was like, so I don't know for you.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
significant number.
Yeah.
Like I know for a fact just how hard the writing team has been working and just how significant the work is that they're doing. So it's expansive. Like I don't have an exact count for you, but it is a considerable number. Those guys, I see a lot of rider cars in the parking lot pretty late at night. Like honestly, like there's a couple of those riders where like I feel like I stay pretty late, and those dudes are just like burning all the midnight oil you could possibly find within a 100-mile radius.
Totally. Hazed Live asked me to pet the corgi, which, thank you. Hazed Live is our first community mod.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone, if you
here.
haven't had a chance, make sure and give Hazed Live a shout out in the chat.
Yeah.
He's our first community mod helping out with the Twitch chat.
Right.
So.
And I saw a couple people in here from Amon to Monolithic Truth, people who had actually were saying, hey, did you get our applications and those kind of, or saw the forum posts? We see them, we're reading them, we're going through them. We're actually talking about a lot of you guys.
Yep.
More than the people I just named. I just remember those ones because I just saw you.
Yeah, certainly.
So we've seen those ones, and we're looking through those.
Yeah.
So
so also, if anyone wants to send any more, like, just basically express their interest in being one of our community moderators, go ahead and just message myself, Monolith_Andy, on the forums at community.wbgames.com, the Shadow of War section, and we can go ahead and see what your interest is. And right now, we've admittedly have a lot of people apply, and so Jared and myself are still going through a lot of those applications. Right. And there's been a lot of great ones, so we're looking forward to going ahead and reaching out to folks. We may cap it soon, just based on interest in how many number of folks we've had reaching out, but believe us, we're all too happy to have you guys interested in helping us out. Like, we would love to have your assistance and just have you kind of be even a closer ear to the community to help us, find out what everyone's thinking.
Yeah, I mean, and the other bit, first come, first serve. Like,
totally.
It's so if we don't get to you, it's not that we didn't like you.
Yeah.
I just saw Show Daddy saying, I hope we see you. I mean, timing, I guess. I guess that's how that works.
Yeah. If we don't make you a mod, again, like, to that point, it's just because we only have room for so many.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, hey, look at that. We're some posts about it. Very good, very good. Thank you,
Tips
everybody.
on getting a good beard.
Ooh.
I gotta leave that one to you, man. That's all. That's all Rob will go.
It's two things. Sometimes it's genetics, and the other thing is blood of a Graug. If you're able to find a Graug, which is tough, being that they're fictional, but if you find a way into the fictional world of Lord of the Rings, blood of a Graug, just smeared on every midnight for 2 days straight.
Yeah.
2 days, so it's not that long. But hopefully it's Graug blood, because if it's not Graug blood, the hair grows in and it's ingrown.
It's uncomfortable, yeah. Although it is, remember, it's a little thick Graug blood, so you may want to dilute it with a little bit of water. I feel like orange juice helps brighten it up a little bit, but, to each their own.
Yeah, I think so. So let's both answer one more Shadow of War question.
Cool.
Also, I want to shout out to my entire team saying Gimli and him want to set up a gotcha counter.
Fully endorsed.
Endorsed. So, yeah. Ellen, maybe Aslar can be a mod. Well, Aslar is the mod of Andy's heart. We've already discussed that. So
it's a very deep-seated love.
Yeah. But one more. So I'm going to grab one.
So let's see. Can Uruks take Stronghold by themselves? Certainly there are going to be missions related to fort, assault, and defense that you can let the captains that you've sent out on missions resolve on their own. So you're going to have a lot of flexibility on how you conquer a region, and also just to where you individually want to spend your effort, but also where you can send other orcs out in order to send missions, or whether you want to go with them on those missions. You'll have a lot of flexibility.
Unrelated to Shadow War, Full Metal Viking. What is the name that I sent a DM to on the forums? In the forums of Shadow War, there's actually a forum mod post specifically for mods in the forum, for mods in Twitch, and that kind of thing. So it's not a DM to Monolith Jared or Monolith Andy. It's just...
Oh, actually, so we have actually closed that thread just because we had a lot of interest. And so right now, sorry, I didn't mention that earlier. Just go ahead and check the announcements section, and you'll see a bunch of posts from Monolith Andy. Go ahead and just shoot a message my way, and we'll go ahead and start talking.
All right. Oh, man, I love this one. Grog Brewer. Jared, the Reddit has speculated that your name tag tribe symbol has to do with the Slaver tribe. Can you confirm or deny? I'm going to go with... there is an answer for you.
Yeah.
I want to... Let me put it like this. Keep digging. That's the answer that I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Keep digging. Because...
we have a lot of tribes.
This particular... Yeah. I mean, look at... Talk about his, too. I mean...
It's the Feral. I mean, you guys have seen the Feral.
They're
great. I was going to say.
I'm not talking about this one yet, but this one... This is still secret.
Yep.
All right. So let me go ahead and answer an actual Shadow of War question.
Yeah, go ahead and grab your last one and we'll call it.
All right, we'll call it. Let's see. Dave. Ooh, hey Dave. Dude, you were saying, like, counting down the stream in hours. I was watching you in chat, and that was funny, dude. I like that. When defending or sieging fortress, can allied enemy captains and warchiefs under the command of the Overlord show up to help or hurt you? Well, the answer to that one's kind of yes. If they're existing on the actual field of battle when you're, like, doing a fortress assault, then you'll see them, right?
Yeah.
If you're just trolling around the place, then if they're actually inside the fort at the time, yeah, they could be there. I mean, you see in the gameplay trailer, Motsu saves you at one point. Like, so that's an example of, he might have shot you if he wasn't on your side, kind of thing.
Probably would have. There
you go. And then he's like, haha, take that, Stormbringer. I took the kill. So, But, let's see. Let me... Oh, what a great question, Lord Equinox. I can't answer that one right now. That's such a fun question.
Oh, the Amon. Hey guys, I made a forum post on the general discussion about new stream challenge ideas. That's great, man. We'll give that a look. Thank you very much.
Oh, please do.
That's awesome.
We love that advice.
Yeah,
feedback.
and like honestly, thank you guys for hanging out. Like this has been a lot of fun.
Totally
Not that I need an excuse to play Shadow of Mordor on a Friday afternoon, but this is not bad.
Thank you. Tinker Mark reminded us. We have Shadow of War avatars now on the forums.
Yes, that's right. Thank you, Mark, for mentioning that. Yeah, our team down in Burbank, as usual, just like coming through for us nonstop. They went ahead and put together a huge pack of avatars for us on the forums. So whether you're there, you can go ahead and dress yourself up as Batman, Mortal Kombat, or now Shadow of War stuff. So
there we go. And I'm gonna.
We got Aslar. So
yeah, Aslar is. We have two Aslar
we
ones.
Yeah, that's right.
One slightly bluer and one slightly browner. It's really funny. Oh man. Okay, so. Next stream, Friday at 2 p.m. we have the next stream. And we'll shout out those of you who gave us the videos to the times of Hoshu the Brander, 2:43, No Sword, if you beat that, or Blorg at 8:45, only bow. So anyway, lovely people. Thank you for coming by. It was a joy to have you all. It's just, if you missed the stream, I see someone mentioning it, go check out the VODs that will be up immediately after this on the channel, and then eventually, potentially on YouTube, depending how that goes. So, you guys are lovely. Thank you very much. Do you have any closing comments?
No, thank you guys all so much for coming. We'll be talking to you on the forums and Reddit, I'm sure, soon enough just as well. So, we're both out there just about every day. Every hour.
Every hour, all the time. So anyway, thank you all so much. It was a total joy to see you. See you out.